Hello, everybody. It's your old
Such a
friend
prick.
at Nerds or Us. Welcome
Such
back
a fucking... Look at him with his fake smile. You didn't see the shit he was saying
to
about all of
Future
us.
Wrestling.
Just before we started to record. The absolute shit he was giving every single one of us.
Two
We're all
recordings
laughing.
in a row. Your
Like,
cold
honest
opening has
God.
been fucked.
Literally,
Honest
put
God.
in. Literally just been
Oh,
put in here.
Did that happen the last time as well? Oh, I'm
Yes.
so glad. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, good.
Even when you were not here, Amy, the stream was still as unprofessional as ever. It was great. Someone
Who
just
did it
took
the last
over.
time?
Oh,
Me.
Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so
to be fair, he didn't actually mean it.
Yeah, it was me. It was just me being a dumbass.
I love how it was actually legit just like general ignorance where it's me. Oh no, I'm going to make sure I calculate it right properly to get him just at the time.
That's
But
it,
welcome
yeah.
to Future Wrestling here on the Nerds Are Us channel. You're joined by Jonathan, Foxy, and me, Amy, your resident nerds.
There's
Yeah.
other people in the room as well, you know.
Yeah, but we're the resident nerds. It's our channel. It's your job
Alright.
now to introduce everybody else.
Great. Grand. Can I do that now? Am I allowed?
You can introduce Jerry. You
Super.
can introduce Kira.
I
and
can,
you can
yeah.
introduce Dennis.
Let's
Fabulous.
get back on track.
Yes, let's do that. So, yes, I'll be playing your general manager, Kyle Decker, the owner of Future Wrestling. On my left, according to my baby brunch screen, is Foxy, our reigning champion of Future Wrestling. So it seems right, he's top left. So tell us about Silver Fox, Foxy.
So Silver Fox is a resident luchador who has proven that he can become the champion.
Mhm.
Now it's his goal to prove that he is worthy of that championship.
Indeed. Indeed. So he had a hell of a match with Kazero last week, which was a bit of a barnstormer, and hopefully doing the same thing with some lucha shit tonight as he takes on a imported luchador, which we'll be seeing later on tonight. On my right then, as everyone does lucha things, is Selena making her return to the show. Selena, you had a lovely time last time we met you. You were in the main event, but then you weren't.
Yeah,
Just the same. Yeah.
that's fine.
You feeling okay with it? Yeah?
Yeah.
You've had a week
Oh, no,
off?
I'm fine with it. Yeah, had a week off. I've been able to, got the cat sorted. We got a new one. We got a little cat tower. We've called it Trump Tower because it's starting to fall down and collapse, and it's just thinking of shit. I got political.
Amy.
It made sense at the time of recording. Maybe not so much at the.
I'll just have that sign come up every now and then, satire. Just every now and then we just pull a few jabs there, and the old man, it's great.
But yeah, no, I am Selena. I was originally an indie darling. I am now a hardened legend.
A hardened ledger.
Notes.
You're a great booker.
I'm taking notes.
Great bookkeeper.
And
I have to say.
so I was as Jonathan said, I was taken out of the main event. I was unresponsive. I went to a medical facility, I'm going to assume, and then I pulled an Undertaker and I ran off from that medical facility, never to be seen again until right now this week.
Indeed. You were fair to say, relatively upset at that, but we'll leave that for the time being.
Hungry.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Mix of emotions, really. Let's just go.
I was very hangry. I was hangry.
Yes, hangry. There we go. So on my bottom left then is our great entertainer Jerry. You are playing Alan Morph tonight, and you have a busy night ahead of you as well, as it turns out.
I do. After recovering from the brutal beating at the hands of a giant, I now set my sights on the NY tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Which I plan to go 4-0. So it begins tonight with match 1 of 4.
He's very clever. The wordplay of a king. So yes, it's all go for Alan Morph, one of the entrants in the Nathan Youngblood tournament we heard about last week. Another entrant in that tournament is Kira, who is playing Violet Storm.
Yeah, so I'm the indie darling, and I'm looking forward to the backyard match later on today in the Youngblood tournament as well.
Indeed. An actual backyard match in this day and age of 2020. Yeah.
When you say a backyard match, I'm kind of curious. Is this like
that video game
Dublin?
Backyard Wrestling with ICP in it?
or is it literally just going to be
as well?
Yeah.
Or is it just going to be the cameras are going to go to one of our houses, whoever lives nearby, and it's going to be like the Terry Funk match, and like someone's horse is just going to be kicking wrestlers.
Home field advantage.
Yeah.
You say.
I should have gone for like the empty arena match where Terry Funk loses his eye and just screams for 15 minutes. It's like,
It's taking the money.
We'll leave that for Nathan Youngblood when he makes his return match.
Nathan Youngblood is literally just Terry Funk. Is that what you're saying?
He's Terry Funk with a functioning pair of knees. That's what he is. For now, anyway, yes. So yes, Violet Storm is also in the tournament tonight. She faces an old foe in Damon Garrick in a backyard match, and more details on that later on in the show. And last but certainly not least, then is our resident monster, played by Dennis. Dennis, tell us all about it.
I play Cutter, the monster. He has his manager, Pastor Fred Rose, in tow. Last week, he
how's his face?
Destroyed the little gerbil that keeps fucking annoying him, Alan Morph. But in doing so, he got attacked by a mystery assailant.
He did.
So we will hopefully find that out. He's also on his quest to be noticed by Kyle Decker and get his title match that he feels he is entitled to.
Indeed, it's actually quite appropriate you mention that because
just before Foxy, will you fix Pikachu? He's just fallen over on his face.
Yeah, shit, yeah, come on, man. Come on.
God damn it, Foxy. Get some professionalism.
How are you supposed to sell your shit, man?
Did anyone else notice when he did fall over?
I
was just watching. He just face planted himself. I was like, oh.
Fuck all this.
That's literally what it was. He was like, oh, not this shit again.
Everybody do the flop. Anyway, so yes, it's funny you should mention the Cutter about looking to get Kyle Decker's attention, because we have a really hot start to the show. As we get our opening titles, we see Mr. Cutter and Mr. Fred Rose in the ring, and the commentators jump in by saying, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Future Wrestling, but unfortunately we don't have any time for introducing the match card, because we have a developing situation here in the ring, as Cutter and Fred Rose have come out here just before we started recording tonight, and they have not left the ring. Fred Rose has just grabbed the microphone off the announcer there. Let's see what he has to say. Ladies,
let's not say we did.
Ladies, gentlemen, I'm sure you're all as curious as to why I'm out here before our time, but I must really insist on us getting some time of yours, because I don't know how many times I have to say this. I don't know how many people we have to decimate in order to get your attention, Kyle Decker. But it seems that we must actually take the initiative and take this beautiful show that you have for yourself from you, because that's what we're here to do. You have decided tactically to ignore us every single week, and now we've decided to do a tactic of our own, which is to completely eliminate the show itself. So myself and Cutter are not going to leave this ring until you come out here, Mr. Decker, and declare Cutter as the #1 contender. And in order to really drive home the point, Mr. Cutter, I'm sure you'll agree, how would you like to deal with Mr. Silver Fox? So
Fred Rose having his fucking daddy fight his battles for him. Jesus Christ.
So Fred Rose passes the mic to Cutter at this point.
Week after week, I come out here and I prove exactly what I can do. And week after week, I'm ignored by Kyle Decker. Everybody knows I should be the #1 contender, and everybody, including Silver Fox himself, knows that title is as good as mine once I get the opportunity. I can't be stopped. Some have made great tries and have even made progress with it, but that doesn't matter. What matters is salvation. That's going to happen free faith or by the force of my hand. You will be saved. And that includes you, Mr. Decker. So we're not moving from this spot until I get what I want.
Oh my God, we've the Jesus freaks in this promotion.
That's funny because you're going to be stuck in that spot for the next while anyway.
Ooh. Oh Oh shit! Oh.
Jobber.
So as Cutter finishes off there, we hear the music hit. Looks like that's enough. You've got his attention. So Kyle Decker comes out on stage.
Take an awful lot to get Kyle Decker's attention, lads. I think we've all been going about this the wrong way.
Just occupy the show. It's easy.
Spend about 30 seconds in the ring before the show. That's it. He's a stickler for time.
The two commentators' microphones have not been turned off. Jeez, if I knew it was this fucking easy to get him into him, I would have asked him for a raise ages ago. I would have asked him to fire you months ago. Fucking easy, prick. Stop coming around to my house. I mean it, dude. Stop. Kyle Decker has entered the ring. Perfect 10. Passer Fred Rose, sweating profusely. It was shockingly well. It's not even that hot in here. Like, it's unreal.
It's just the natural tension in the room. So Kyle takes the microphone and here goes like, all right. Look, I've been having a lot of fun watching you guys throw away talent like there's no tomorrow, but this has gone a step too far, all right? I said you're going to be on the card, and that was enough, but clearly that's not good enough for you at this point. So I'll admit, well done on trying to derail the show. But here's the thing, that stuff doesn't fly with me, all right? Cutter, you're a hell of a talent. That's the reason I signed you. Shame about Fred Rose, but hey, you can't win them all, can you? You have been doing really well. You've been knocking up a lot of wins. You have a pretty damn glass jaw. But apart from that, you're doing pretty damn well. But here's the thing. The more you listen to this guy, Fred Rose, the more you start losing this momentum you have, because trust me when I say that this guy does not have your best interests at heart. So Fred Rose cuts in and goes, well, here's the thing, Mr. Decker, I do. And the fact that you're trying to curry favor with this man right here really shows that you don't see anything in him. In fact, perhaps you should come down to this ring and tell Cutter yourself that you think he is one of the best on the roster. So Decker cuts in here.
While the sweat continuously to pulsate from his head, like blood flowing every time his heart beats.
So Decker takes like one or two steps and goes, nice try, Fred. I don't fall for trips like that. I don't need to go into this ring to prove anything to you or Cutter. I don't need to enter the ring to try and fulfill some sort of trap that you have here, all right? But I do know somebody who would like to enter the ring right now. So that's Selena's music.
Is it?
Yes.
Where's my music?
Jesus, Selena, your cue. You're still in the dressing room.
No, meanwhile, Selena's literally like backstage. I'm at gorilla position, just like watching, being like, did he meant to say trip or trip?
Selena!
Meant to say trip.
Give it a Goldberg entrance, just a knock at the door.
I don't think he's... Meanwhile, there is a stagehand next to me just kind of going, get the fuck out there, get out there. So I saunter out.
Yes. So let's just say for sake of indulgence, Selena pops out from the crowd in the same kind of like getup she was in last week, which is the black hoodie. So the kind of mask comes off and you can see it's her now. So everyone knows, wow, she was the mystery assailant. Who knew?
Shocking, I know.
And just so happens she's also armed with the same little blackjack bat that she had last week as well. So Selena, take it away.
Oh, I didn't know I had a bat as well. So
you took out my knee last week. You went straight for the start. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, grand, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of saunter on past Kyle Decker on this one. Just kind of give like the little nod as I make my way around the ring, or make my way down to the ring. And instead of going for Cutter, I've decided I'm going to go for the head of the snake rather than the body. And I'm going to take my bat and I'm going to start hitting. I'm going to attempt to hit Fred with the bat to get rid of this one. I have no care for Cutter right now. I'm going straight for the walking sweat bomb that is the pastor.
I love it. Give us a roll on that. Let's see if that works out.
I forgot to get my dice up, so give me a second. I knew I was forgetting something.
We can play this music, it's fine.
Meanwhile,
musical interlude.
I'm still walking to the ring. I'm just glad handing with like everyone around me.
Absolutely.
Okay, and Jesus.
You've actually
Right,
reached
so
the end.
I've gotten into the ring.
Okay.
And we
Well,
got a 9.
We have a 9. Okay, so you're going to get one shot out on Fred Rose. Anywhere in particular?
Headshot.
Are we allowed to do headshots in future wrestling if it's a gimmicked bat?
Probably not a headshot. I'd say maybe go for like something more like.
All right, fuck it. This is a fat bastard, so I'm going to go for the knee. I'm going for the back of the knee. Take that
Like it.
bastard down.
So love it. So the commentator.
Same way,
cuts in.
basically the same thing that I did to Cutter. I'm
Yeah, so
assuming
back of
if
the-
I'm
so-
going for the knees. Yeah,
So pretty much back to the knee. So you're gonna walk. You're gonna kind of like waltz into the ring. It looks like you're gonna target Cutter. So you kind of position yourself in between the two, and instead of like going for Cutter, you go whack and like kind of slide a hand, hit Fred Rose instead. And Rose
Slide
goes,
a hand, a twist of fate. Take that bitch down to the pearly gates.
Yeah, exactly. So so Cutter then is like is distracted by Fred Rose at this point. Then so Selena, you roll out of the ring. You got your shot in, and you take your microphone, and you have the floor.
Fuck you. Fuck you both. You do not get to go into business by yourself and think that you can honestly take down me and not have any repercussions on it. What I did last week and what I did just now is just a taster of the shitstorm that you are after walking into. And then I'm going to take that and go.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, I cut in with the. So you walk past me at that point. So I get the microphone and go, how'd you mention it? That sounds like a really nice main event for tonight's show. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I think I like that. I think we're going to have...
Shitstorms at sundown.
We're going to have a showdown tonight. We're going to have Cutter. We'll see if Fred Rose is able to, walk out there. I doubt it. We have Cutter. We have Selena. Let's see, one-on-one, who the best wrestler is. And we'll fade to black on that.
Selena.
It's the first time people have actually genuinely been in my corner, so I'm really liking this.
It's almost as if you're a babyface or something. Crazy notions.
Who fucking knew? This is totally different from how we imagined it.
Absolutely. So what's going to happen is, Cutter, Amy, can you please give us a roll on that for that promo?
Okay.
It's both straight rolls for yourselves there.
Oh, fucking work, you piece of shit. 7.
10. That's 10 and a 7. Perfect. So the way it's going to work is, Cutter, you're going to gain some momentum starting off for the match. So you're on 2 momentum. Amy, you'll be on +2 audience and 2 momentum for the promo. So you both have a nice advantage going into the rest of this show. So yes, commentators going in and go, well, there you have it, folks. We have a main event set for tonight. The, as it were, grudge match from the fallout of Hostile Takeover. Cutter and Selena perhaps going to settle the score here tonight. And Selena perhaps can redeem from what happened in that main event. She didn't seem too happy there, but perhaps that match will get her back on track in future wrestling. But we have to crack on. And as we said earlier on, the Youngblood tournament is going to kick off tonight. And we have our first round starting now.
Very excited for this. Very, very excited.
Indeed.
I
So
also hope someone takes it from Selena before the main event. Because bitch she'll do some serious damage.
she sure will.
Bitch is crazy. Yes, she is. She is crazy. I heard the producer motioning it in my ear. He didn't have to say anything.
Nope. Not one bit.
I'm as excited to see this match as I am your wife every night of the day.
Every night of the day. Nice.
That was a solid Kratos impression.
Still can't believe I have him. Still cannot believe I have not been fired yet. Considering I'm banging everyone's misses in the back. Well, Decker apparently doesn't have one, but I have found a little
His mother.
flashlight.
Anyway, so the ring announcer jumps in then and goes, ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a standard rules match in the Youngblood tournament scheduled for one fall.
Whoa!
With a 15-minute time limit. Introducing to the ring first.
Enough is enough is enough. I can't go on. I
I
can't.
don't know, is that long, Foxy?
Introducing first, weighing in at 189 pounds from Inverness, Scotland, Connor Locke.
I thought Connor Locke was dead.
No, he's just badly crippled. That's all.
Yes, that's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I could have sworn he had been murdered on our first show. Kyle Decker's prodigy, not progeny. Prodigy. Prodigy.
Very
No.
crucial. Big
I
difference.
can't remember how to English. Cannot remember. Prodigy.
Protestant. Go for it.
Prodigy. While my commentating partner here completely has an absolute malfunction and just can no longer.
Too much adultery.
As Conor is now in the ring, let's get our next opponent out there.
Absolutely. And introducing his opponent.
Kratos, is there an on-off switch?
Weighing in at 167 pounds from Manchester, England, Michaela Joyce. So we've seen her as well. She's kind of like another member of the Youngblood tournament, one of the young guns on the roster. So the two young guns are facing off in the first match indeed of the Youngblood tournament under normal rules. So let's see how this goes. So obviously it's two NPCs, so we will breeze through this, which is a good thing. So it stays mostly on the ground. It's a very kind of like wrestling-oriented match. Both trying to outdo each other with kind of technical holds. Obviously, the Lock would be more technically gifted, but Michaela has the kind of moxie to stay in the match as well. So they kind of cancel each other out for the most part, and then there's a few false finishes towards the end. But ultimately, the match does go the whole distance, the full 15 minutes, and ends in a draw. So both of them will start off with a point each in their groups, which is quite interesting indeed. So again, the commentators go like, well, folks, that was in a hell of a contest, and there could be potentially a sign of things to come in this tournament. Very difficult for either of them to gain an advantage in that, but ultimately Conor and Michaela will have to share the points on this one, and only a point each for them in their respective groups. So
it's
at
like
that point,
watching Lex Luger versus Tatanka. Buffalo. Amazing stuff altogether. Also ended in a 15-minute draw.
I was worried for a second there. We were watching different matches, but you got me back in the end there, Kratos.
Yeah,
for a change.
I'll say I flipped myself on and off again. I should be on par now with the rest of the show.
That's all right.
Like
I had
to get your wife.
She hasn't actually returned my calls. I'm curious now. Is everything all right? She hasn't been home in 6 weeks. Wow, okay.
6 weeks. Six
should
whole
we,
weeks.
Should we be worried? I'm not worried. She's a cheating whore. She probably has someone else besides me and you.
She's she's staying with her sister, Kratos. Thanks for rubbing that up in 6 weeks.
Keep getting fucking flashes of like fucking Herb Abrams whenever you're doing your commentary here. Fucking God, Jesus.
I can't wait for Kratos to run through the car with cocaine.
With just coke all over his face.
With Mikey Dublin's wife just in the background and like, oh, sorry guys, I did not.
We'll work the boys. We'll get one of you to go out, even though you're fucking my wife, and pretend to break my nose. Go on, the boys will then fall for it.
I can't wait for the real twist when all this and it actually turns out Mikey and Kratos are actually in love.
Yes. It was all strategy to get the wives out of play. So
it's just it's the long-term booking for me to get the two of them together.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So our next match then is another round in the Youngblood tournament. This is a standard rules match scheduled for one fall.
One fall
with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing to the ring first. So we got a bit of lighting. We got a bit of like jungle view on the Tron and a bit of lighting. Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 240 pounds, hailing from the Timon Woods in Dublin, Alan Moore.
Woo, woo,
Wow.
woo, woo,
So
Come out.
Kratos, are you all right there? I fucking love Alan Moore.
He's my favorite guy. I don't even know anything about him, but he's my favorite guy.
Have you ever seen him backstage?
No, I haven't actually.
Huh. Does he actually work? Does he really works here? He works here. Anyway, he's coming to the ring now.
So, Jared, talk us through. Who are you tonight?
So I come up dressed as a tiger.
Ooh.
And have, black hat is on, and
Yeah.
I kind of saunter to the ring a la Selena.
The one thing about Tigger is he's really good in the wrestling.
Oh, geez.
There we go. We got two. Right now.
It's
I
really,
saunter to the ring,
really
happy,
rich to be played for Eye
high
the
five in the
Tiger.
crowd and all.
Yes.
Climb in, scoot, climb in, and kind of back up to the far corner because I know my opponent's a voodoo guy, so I'm just kind of prepared for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tails up, claws out.
You really have been fucking taking a page out of Selena's book.
So, good commentators going. Well, folks, we've seen a lot of sides of Alan Morph over the last few weeks. We've seen vicious sides. We've also seen very comedic side. This seems to be somewhat in the middle, perhaps, just kind of sensing some sort of new challenge on the way as we have a debutant starting off in this Youngblood tournament. But Alan Morph will be keen to impress and potentially get the first win under his belt in this Youngblood tournament.
So excited. I'm so excited. I love this guy. Oh, such an underrated talent.
And his opponent.
Can we not just award the Alan Moore? No, Kratos, that's how this works. I'm going to speak to Nathan Youngblood at the end of this. I want to see if we can work something out.
We can politic. Weighing in at 181 pounds, heading from New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States, Davina Leveaux. So we haven't seen her yet, but
Be alive in future wrestling, please do not swear as Davina enters.
Oh, Kratos has got jokes tonight. So yes, Davina has a bit to her entrance, mostly red lighting. She comes out with two kind of like fire sticks and kind of does a little bit of a choreography with it. Her getup is quite cool, actually. It's mostly like kind of like almost like kind of tribal wear, almost. Barefoot, the kind of like the cuffs to go with it. It's mostly gold and red getup, and then a bit of black kind of thrown in as well. She's dark skinned as well, so it actually suits the kind of vibe she's going for. So again, hotly touted. She's quite a young talent, but again, very well touted across the independent scene. Quite a character.
She's not from Foster's Circus.
She could be. It's entirely possible. She may have had a cameos in the Fire Girls at OTT 5th anniversary. We'll never know. It's a mystery to us all. So we'll leave it there. So the bell rings. 15 minutes on the clock. Jerry, give us a roll.
10.
Davina drew an 8.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was Jerry that threw the dice, and I was like, did he make sound effects just to show?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Because one of the things about Tigger is that he's really good at being a Foley. So Jerry, you have control of this match starting off then. Where do you want to start? So Davina's kind of like she's petite. You've got the height and weight advantage here. Actually, no, sorry. You and her are about the same height, but you've got the weight advantage.
Alan Morph is going to have the bounce out in this match.
That's true.
Cool. So, lock up.
Mm-hmm.
Go for this lock.
Yep.
And I drop two elbows on the arm before twisting the arm and doing a shoulder breaker.
Okay, so a bit of wrestling is broken.
Tigger ain't holding back.
No, indeed, a bit of wrestling is broken now. Perhaps he's learned.
What the hell is going on? What? Sorry, Mikey, what is happening? I don't understand what's happening.
Kratos,
do we have to call this straight? I was told. This is unreal. Who knew? Who knew we had actual talent on this roster?
Well,
that's not the fault of the rest of you guys in the back.
So, give us a work roll on that, Jerry. Just a straight roll.
Boom, boom, boom. It's another 10.
It's another 10. Solid. Yeah, that'll do the trick. You gain some momentum of that. You have control of Davina at the moment, so continue on. What do you want to do next?
So I kind of step over the arm and then kind of jump down on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go to lock in a armbar.
Ooh, okay. So more wrestling involved. Yeah, give us another roll on that.
9.
9, yep, dead on. Getting some more momentum from that. And you now have her in an armbar. So I will relinquish control from you just for a moment. And she's
the Chris Jericho School of Wrestling here, the armbar.
Absolutely. Starting off from the top and working presumably all the way down to the bottom. So Davina won't break out of it. So Jerry, you're back in control with this. What do you want to do?
Kind of want to venture in title because I want to get it done as soon as possible.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, that's a fair show.
I'm aware of the time limit in my head as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So yeah, that's grand. We'll keep it on that. Let's see if Davina can break out. Okay, so she is. So she's gonna kind of basically roll out of it, and she's gonna get you into a pinning position, but you're gonna kick out of it, and there's gonna be a bit of separation. So, with that in mind, then you're gonna be back in control, Jerry. So you've kicked out of a quick pinfall, and both of you are both standing. So what do you want to do next?
I want to go for a clothesline, and then pick her up, clothesline out again, and then body slam.
Okay, so you're gonna go for 3 for there. Cool. Give us 3 rolls on that. So the first 2 are gonna be all 3 are gonna be work rolls, so straight rolls.
Okay, so 4 for the first one.
Okay, so she's gonna reverse the first clothesline. So she's gonna duck that. Then she's gonna run the ropes, and she's going to give you a that's a good roll. She's gonna give you a sling blade to counteract that. So you're gonna take the sling blade. Let's see if she can stay in control from that. That's a good roll as well. That's an 11, as you can see there, folks. So Davina's going to get a good roll there. What's one of her signature moves? So yeah, she's going to focus on the kind of the head and neck area. So what she's going to do is she's going to take you and basically like wrangle you up in the ropes a little bit. So she is supposed to be a heel character, so this does kind of check out. Yeah. So she'll kind of tangle you in the ropes a little bit. So like almost like you're in like a tarantula position. Okay. So you're wrapped up as a tarantula, and then she's going to run the ropes and then give you a drop kick in the middle section, in your middle section. So it's quite a neat spot, and you've no defense against it. So she's getting a bit of offense in. So at that point then, so that's a bad roll. She's going to go for a grapple, but you're going to overpower her. So you got control again, Jerry.
Yeah. So I want to go behind her and go for a German suplex.
Deadly. Yep. Work roll on that, please.
That's a 4.
It's a 4. So she's going to reverse that then. So you'll go for the German suplex. She'll vault over and land on her feet. And she has a bad draw on that as well. So she's going to go for a move of herself. She's going to go for maybe a neck breaker, but you're going to power out of it as well. So you're back in control again.
Okay. I want to go the arm, take the arm, put a breaker, kind of get it down and go for the Fujiwara and go for the Fujiwara armbar.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Some fantastic wrestling being shown here by Alan Morph. Very much get himself warmed up for submission rules later on in the tournament. But certainly great showing here so far from Alan Morph. Give us a real roll on that, please, which is a +1.
It's an 8.
It's an 8 with the 9, makes it 9. So yeah, that's a Fujiwara armor. You have it locked in. So let's see if Davina can break out of it. She will get to the ropes just about. She'll be in for a little bit, and then she'll get her foot on the rope then, and you'll be forced to break it up. So give us a spot, Jerry. What do you want to do next?
Break up the spot. I go back to the arm. I take the arm, slide outside, and smash into the ring post.
Okay, grand. I think Davina might try and go for perhaps she'll try and evade that then, and maybe try and run you into the ring post. So we'll both roll on that one.
Okay, cool.
So I roll a 7 there.
I rolled
an 11. So that's perfect. That'll do the trick. So you're not going to skip a beat here. You're going to stay on her. You're going to grab her out, and then you're going to do exactly as you said. You're going to rope her arm around the ring post, and you've got control of her now at this point. So continue on.
Okay, I want to roll back in, and I want to go for old school from the second rope. Because I'm a comedic character, like it'll obviously fail if I go to the top. So I want to go for the. So I'll make a thing of going to the second rope.
Well, folks, I don't think we've seen this in a long time, but we seem to be going for some medium school here at Future Wrestling. What a time to be alive. Kratos O'Neill, I believe you are quite an expert on the middle rope, or as we like to call it in the business, Brett's rope. Am I right to say that?
Yes, it is the deadliest rope in the business. Nothing will go wrong from the second rope. Top rope, we're in for a world of hurt. Bottom rope, you're into kill.
Indeed. So, Alan, give us a luck roll on that. That's a +1.
4.
a 4 with the 5, which means she's going to reverse the middle school. So I think what she's going to do is she's going to just basically twist it around, and you're going to get caught up in the ropes again. So your knee is after getting stuck in the ropes a little bit. So she's going to run the ropes, and she's going to go for a simple drop kick over your knee. But of course, way she hits you is she hits your body. So your knee stays in perfect position. So you've kind of like overextended the knee. So it looks pretty sore. Yes, that's very unpleasant. So you tumble out of the ring then. So you tumble out of the ring. You're doing like all the tiger things, like protecting your knee and all that stuff. So in this time then, Davina Leveaux has taken to the top rope, and she's going to go for a splash out to the outside, and you're going to duck it out of the way. She's going to crash and burn. So Alan, you're back in control.
This bitch.
Yes.
Okay, so
Any chance did she break her elbows?
No.
Oh, Foxy.
There was padding down there, you see. You know.
Foxy, that was excellent.
Oh.
Excellent. Well done, sir. That was beautiful.
He was not indeed.
The fact that no one has done it. Jesus Christ.
You're being nice.
Well, anyway,
We saw what happened to the mighty when they attempted it, and we decided against it.
Exactly. So, Jer, continue on. She's crashed and burned from a dive.
after she missed the dive, I kind of roll back into the ring, but I get distracted by a little ball of yarn that someone threw in the ring. So I start playing with it as she's getting counted.
It happens to the best of us, okay? It happens to us all during our matches.
On my back, like in the tunnel position, can't keep up on my own.
Oh, sweet Jesus, he's turned into Yokozuna as he's back on his turtle shell.
My God, that's gas.
Just-
That's brilliant.
Oh,
Commentary has to cut in here. So, guys, I've never seen this ever happen in a wrestling ring before. But Kratos, I have a bigger question. Why did you throw the yarn? Did you really think that was going to work?
I didn't think this through. I really did not think this through. I actually thought he would have had a bit more self-control, and I thought it was going to hit Davina's head.
He's a cat. What
Mine
do you
shots.
expect him to do?
He's not a cat, he's Tigger. There's a difference. The wonderful world of Tigger is a wonderful thing to be. I mean, they bounce. The wonderful, wonderful thing. Oh God, I can't. I'm fucking on a Winnie the Pooh binge now. Excuse me. I'm going to head backstage and see if I can find Selena to try and tell me how to get the cat to stop playing with the yarn.
Well, I suppose it's better than having tiger.
Sorry, I'm
facts.
told.
So
I have been
Jerry,
told that it is impossible to get cats away from yarn unless you want to lose skin on your arms. Right, we're just going to have to leave it the way it is.
Indeed.
I'll know for next time.
Yes. So Alan, give us a luck roll on that with a +1, just to make sure you do it like without any interference.
Oh, can we not just give it to him?
Hold on. At 6, it's a 7. So yeah, you do the spot. It's gas. Everyone loves it. And then Davina comes in after it, so you don't get like attacked during it. So you're back in. So she's in the ring, and you're still playing with the ball of yarn, right? So you've got control of the situation here. What do you want to do?
And back, I kind of wind up my tail like a spring.
Yeah.
And as she gets closer, I want to kind of go, jump up, get the Fiat Panda in.
Oh, you're going for the finisher. Okay, interesting. Cool. Okay, so the way we'll do it is, I'll let you I'll ask you to roll for the spring part first, and if that works, then you can roll for the finisher. So it's when we look roll for the spring, a 5 and a 6. So she's going to grab you as you're going to spring. So she's going to grab you, and she's going to like just toss you over and reverse it that way. So she's going to take control briefly, and she's going to lose control. Thankfully, so she's going to go for one of her signature moves, which is a top rope move, and it's kind of like I suppose that's what it is. It's a crescent swanton bomb. So it's a high arc swanton bomb. So she's going to miss that. You're going to dodge out of the way. This gives you a chance to reverse.
Cool. Would I be able to call them a tiger?
Yes.
As she's going for the crescent thing, catch her and then like hit the Fiat Panda in midair.
You could absolutely do that. You could absolutely do it.
Yes.
Give us a straight roll on that. Give us a straight roll.
You keep rolling till you hit a fucking 12.
You have momentum to spend. You have 5 momentum. If you want to make this work, you can spend it.
Spend the momentum.
Oh, it's a 5. It's a 5. It doesn't work. So he's basically gonna roll out of the way. Basically, so the spot's not gonna work. He's gonna roll out of the way, and she's gonna crash and burn with the crescents. But you're gonna be in control of it anyway, Jer. So continue on.
Is Jer muted, or can I just not hear him?
Grab it by one hand and kind of hit it with 2 clotheslines.
2 clotheslines, yeah, grand.
And then kind of pick it up, body slam it, and go to the top rope for an elbow.
Oh, good. Okay, so give us 2 rolls on that then. So, one for the clothesline, so that's a work roll, and then we'll move on from there then.
5.
It's a 5 again. So she's gonna reverse. She's gonna duck the clotheslines and then hit you. Let's see what she's gonna hit you. She's gonna try and hit you into the corner. She does. So it's a shotgun. Dropping it into the corner. She's gonna run from the opposite corner. Go for a running maneuver. She's gonna miss it. So you're gonna duck out from the corner. You're back in control. You got 5 minutes on the clock, by the way.
Cool. Can I go for my finisher then?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I've finished the one from the rope. And can I spend all my momentum on it?
Yep, you got 5 momentum, so you're gonna spend the whole lot. A 4 plus the 5 makes it 9. You hit the finisher. Job done. So the Fiat Panda connects, folks. I don't know if you've ever seen a tiger hit a panda before, but here we are. It really shows you the extent that Alan Morph will go to win this match. So let's see if Davina can kick out of that.
We really have become the WWF today. We really
Absolutely.
have become the WWF.
What a time to be alive. So you
Panda
take a
on
pin.
tiger violence. I'm all here for this.
So we go for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Alan Morph. So Alan, talk us through any afters.
Woo! Then I kind of go back to the ball of yarn, tap it between my paws, and then I kind of just go over to it, and I just leave the ball of yarn by my opponent.
Ah.
And then I look at the camera and go 1.
I love it. No, I like that. That will do the trick. So the commentators cut in going, well, folks, we've the first match in the tournament did end in a draw, but we have now seen someone pick up full points in this tournament. Alan Morph now leading his group, which is Group A. We've still yet to see all the other competitors in that so far, but a good start for Alan Morph. He very much needed after the loss he was inflicted against Cutter, but back on track, and he's now back to winning ways here at Future Wrestling.
Calling it now. He's my winner for the Nathan Youngblood Championship.
Well, Kratos, your bias again. Your bias towards Alan Morph has been pretty much self-evident since we started recording here, so that really doesn't come as a surprise.
What are you talking about, biased? That's not biased. Do you think he'll let me adopt him?
No, he's a grown man in a costume. I don't think that's going to work.
We don't know that. We don't know that for sure. None of us have ever seen him outside the costume. We do not know that for sure. For all we know, it's actually a child who's wandered in off the streets.
That somehow makes it worse, Kratos. That somehow makes it worse.
I should probably speak to Kyle Decker about this, see if he's actually ever seen Alan Morph in his human form. If there even is a human form.
Whenever we do the Alan Morph origin story, that's when we'll do that.
Oh, it's gonna be worse than fucking X-Men Origins.
Tune into our Comics and Beyond podcast to find out what that means. So, moving on then. So we go backstage to Mr. Pete Thursday, who has a special interview for us lined up for later on tonight. Yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm joined backstage by one of the entrants into the Youngblood tournament. You've seen a lot of the action so far from that at the moment. But first I want to bring in Violet Storm, who has quite an exciting adventure. I think it's fair to say for later tonight. You're going to be taking part in the first ever backyard match for the Youngblood tournament. Are you excited?
Definitely. It's going to be a challenge, but it's one I'm very much looking forward to. I'm going to make sure that I stamp my presence on this tournament and make sure everybody knows exactly what I'm here for.
So obviously you come from an independent wrestling background. You must think you must be going back to your roots here a little bit. Is that right?
Absolutely. I'm absolutely ready and willing to go the distance on all of the things that I can find in this backyard and use them to my advantage. Somehow I don't think that Damon Garrick will be willing to, if it might take away from his image just a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna
Dog Do on a Stick is going to make a fucking appearance in this backyard match, isn't he?
so Pete continues on there.
Violet Storm with the Dog Do on a Stick. Oh my god.
So Pete Thursday continues on here going, well, actually, it's funny you should mention Damon Garrick. Obviously, you faced him tonight in that backyard match. You've had quite a lot of time recently in the ring with him, and you've been essentially victorious in those counts. Obviously, Dalia Thorne will not be involved in this match tonight. She's in the opposing group. How do you think it's going to affect Damon Garrick? Do you think he's going to have to work for himself, or do you think he's going to show his weaknesses against you?
Well, he's not going to be able to attack me from behind this time. So, yeah, he's going to have to stand on his own 2 feet for once.
And finally, and one final question. Obviously, you just saw your former tag team partner, Alan Morph, there, getting off to winning ways here in the Youngblood tournament. And obviously, you are in the opposing group. Do you think it's possible that you and him could possibly meet in the tournament finals in 4 weeks at Defiance?
It's entirely likely because he is another one to watch in the tournament. But hey, it's a tournament, it's a competition, and we both know going into it, no bad blood, but at the end of the day, we both want to get our hands on the trophy.
Indeed. So at this point, we see drifting in one Nathan Youngblood, who seemed to have been listening backstage. Oh, actually, just as it turns out, here's the man himself, Nathan Youngblood. You must have been there a while listening to the conversation, Nathan. Welcome back to the show. What are your thoughts on the tournament? You must be really excited for tonight.
I am super excited for this tournament to begin. I've enjoyed the first 2 matches that have happened, and I'm really excited to see where the tournament goes. Now, Violet, I've seen you on the Indies. I know what you can do. I think you are just on the cusp of getting to that next level. And I hope that with this tournament, it will push you to that next level. So I'm rooting for you in this one.
There you have it. You can't get any better endorsement than that, the man himself.
Short and sweet. Fuck it.
Yeah. And there he just
sounds like
wanders
Kermit got rid of the frog that was in his throat, and then he forgot about it and had to get it back there real fucking quickly, guys.
So there you have it. So we end the promo there then, as Violet Storm warms up for her match. So Violet, give us a roll on that, on your luck roll for the promo. Let's see if you gain any advantage for later on.
11.
An 11, that will do the trick. You gain an audience for it. Nicely done. And some momentum to start off. So you're going in nice and hot then for the backyard match. Which brings us then, curious enough, to our next contest, which is scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
And it is a hardcore match with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing to the ring first.
Whoop, whoop. Son of the police. Whoop, whoop.
Weighing in at 161 pounds from Sandyford, County Dublin, the influencer, Dalia Thorne.
Your hair is shit, and so are you. Your hair is shit, and so are you.
Wait,
So she's got...
is this brilliant?
Yes.
Huh?
So Dalia comes out, not exactly the bombastic entrance we've known her for recently. No phones, no hot dogging. She's kind of like looking a little bit nervous going into this match. First ever hardcore rules.
Bitch, you gonna die?
So yeah, she's coming out like in kind of very kind of plain kind of like wrestling gear, what she's been wearing normally, all kind of like bright colors. Because what could possibly go wrong? You know, it's just gonna be a perfectly standard match. Because she's going up against.
Hope you saved your money to get your nose fixed.
So yeah, she's looking quite nervous. And her opponent.
Oh, you're gonna die!
Weighing in at 227 pounds from Helsinki, Finland, Kalpir Kalvala. So Tony would be here tonight, but unfortunately, scheduled conflicts have conspired against us once more. But
in Finland,
I know, tell you, man, Finnish time is a cruel mistress, as is all the other stuff he's doing at the moment. So it's going to be a reminiscent entrance to the one he had against Vladimir Kaiser. He's going to come out with a big kind of weird vehicle, and then the commentators will chime in, going, "Well, we know everything about that, but goodness, I don't think Dalia Thorne will want anything to do with that vehicle right there."
I actually hope he beats the shit out of her.
So yeah, it's going to go badly for her, unfortunately. So the bell's going to ring. And Dalia Thorne is immediately going to scarp her.
Run, bitch! Get out the way!
So she's gonna scarp her, and that's more or less the story of the match. Is that Calpir is desperately trying to use weapons, and Dalia tries to evade it at all costs. So she's so Calpir will come out with a barbed wire baseball bat, going, "Come on, this is fun." Swing, and she'll duck it and keep running away, going through the crowds. Calpir following her all the time. You're gonna keep kind of looping around the audience and out to backstage and all this other stuff. She keeps running and running and running, kind of getting towards the time limits, So we're nearly at 30 minutes into it, but Calpir finally catches her. But there's a race against time because the pinfalls can only count in the ring. So he has to frantically get her back out. So she just to basically immobilize her, she goes, "Oh, table, nice. Powerbomb, bam, table." She picks her up then, carries her then all the way out to the ring, scooped in, puts her on her knees, roundhouse kick, which is what we know as the Odin's Wrath. 1, 2, 3. Calpir beats Dalia Thorne in a hardcore match. And the commentators chimed in going, "Well, we perhaps were not, we didn't get the bloodshed that perhaps was advertised for a hardcore match, but certainly the appetite for destruction was there from Calpir, and he got the job done in the end. He had to wait a long time to do it, though, but ultimately the Goose certainly got his gander in this sense." Wouldn't you agree, Kratos O'Neill?
That table just exploded with her impact on it. It's brilliant. I wanted that to happen to her nose, but there's still time. To
be fair, she did get a roundhouse kick to the face. I mean, I think that will rearrange anyone's nasal features. I think it's fair to say.
Not enough. This is because she stopped following you on Instagram, isn't it? Fucking bitch, how dare she? I do good content. I got a new puppy. I mean, hey, fucking bitch.
Clearly, she wasn't a fan of your hedgehogs. So Dalia Thorne,
how can you not be a fan of the hedgehogs? I mean, also, Alan Morph, if you are listening to me, do I have to feed them live insects, or can they just take the shop bought ones? Because I don't know what to do. Are they going to hibernation, or what's the story?
You have to.
So if you could also.
Wait.
Up to the commentary table.
Yeah, make sure they're live ones, because it gives the animal hunting instincts.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. How the hell did he appear from under the table? Man, that guy really gets around.
Ask your wife, mate.
Alan Morph, high five, sir. High five.
No, it actually didn't occur to me at the time, but that goldfish in that bowl really did seem bigger than normal. My God, it makes all complete sense.
Everyone's fucking shooting on his misery.
Quite literally.
Literally.
Him.
What can I say? Wet. Love is all around.
Very good. Very good.
Excellent.
God, is that a PD show?
Maybe the network says otherwise. We'll see. So we're going to move on to our next contest, which is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Introducing to the ring first. Weighing in at 201 pounds, hailing from Guadalajara, Mexico, please welcome Negredo. So the commentators fill us in here. We go, well, folks, we've been telling the world about Silver Fox, and the world has answered. This is one of the best luchadors you can find in the world today, hailing from our colleagues in the Mexican Wrestling Alliance, and they are brought over from MWA. The fantastic and exhilarating Negredo. You can see him there in his black and red gear, looking absolutely stunning. And yes, he is one of the best in the world. Wait until you see what he can do in a wrestling ring. It is absolutely phenomenal. So yes, as the commentator was saying, he's kind of got this kind of black and red, like striped kind of gear, and kind of like a very like absorbent mask to do with it. So he's got like kind of spikes and kind of like fins to go with. Actually, kind of like Foxy's one there a little bit. You know, it's not too far away from it. And yeah, he's ripped. He is absolutely jacked. He's got the tan. He's got the six-pack. He's got tattoos everywhere. He looks the part, like he really, really does. So yes, tough challenge for Silver Fox, as you mentioned earlier on. He prevailed against the Dragon Slayer last week, and now up against Negredo this week. But we can also announce that our main event for next week on Future Wrestling is him taking on the Bavarian bastard himself, Vladimir Kaiser. We are looking forward to that match, folks. I'm sure you will be at home. There's quite a difference between those two competitors, a definite clash of styles. If anyone's looking for a gatekeeper, that is it right there. So introducing to the ring,
Excited, and I just can't hide it.
his opponent. Weighing in at 205 pounds from Clondalkin, County Dublin, he is the reigning future world champion, Silver Fox.
Yeah! Super Lucha! Yeah! Come on! I'm so excited this week. I'm just like, yeah, fully embracing my good side.
Indeed.
Look at this prick. Oh shit, my mic was on.
I heard that. I love you too. I get to the ring, I'm just doing like the usual fucking pose, like, yeah.
All right, Justy, rein it back.
Hey, don't.
Shock. But yeah, I'm just ready to go.
Yes. Very good, very good. So yes, folks, this is a dream match for anybody who likes their luchador wrestling, and we are in for an absolute barnstormer here. Can Silver Fox continue the momentum and pick up another scalp against one of the world's best? So Foxy, you know the drill. Let's give us a roll. Let's see who starts off. 11, yeah. I rolled a 7 there, so you're in complete control. What would you like to do?
So, obviously, because I know about McGregor, I'm just like, fuck it, let's have fun. Start running at each other and doing a big sequence, like just to show off that we can do all flips and stuff.
Kind of yes.
It's basically just like, yeah,
Flippy shit.
Yeah, it's just fancy. Think Ricochet Osprey.
Yes, yeah, I was thinking that myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deadly. In that case, I'll ask you for a look roll on that, which is straight roll for you.
6.
A 6, so it's dead on. So yeah, it's grand. You can do the spot, no problem. But Negredo's going to take advantage of it afterwards. So you do the whole flippy stuff. You do like a standoff afterwards, and then Negredo's going to continue on himself. So he's going to take control. He's going to kick you in the gut. He's going to grab your arm, and he's going to do a kind of vault over the ropes with your arm, and then roll you under. So another kind of lucha spot. And he's going to continue on from that. He's going to continue on the momentum. That's a good roll for Negredo. So he's going to springboard off the second rope with a moonsault and hit it. So he's going straight for the action here as well. But again,
to the outside, is it?
Oh no, in the ring. Sorry. So it's a springboard.
In the ring.
Yeah, moonsault to you in the middle of the ring. Yeah, precisely. Look there. As you can observe, that's an 11. So another very good roll for Negredo. So I think he's going to go for, what would he go for there? He's going to scoop you back up then. So you're standing in the middle of the ring. He's going to do kind of like a backflip kick on you. So he's going to kick you in the face and do a backflip doing it. Run the ropes and then give you a shotgun drop kick that takes you to the outside. So everyone's going, ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, so it's good shit. Yeah. So let's see if Negredo's next spot works. Sure, we'll go with that. So it's a 7. So he's going to go for a tope suicida towards the announcer's desk, and that does the trick. So as a tope, so he's still in control at this time at the moment, and he is going to, let's see what's going to do. Okay, so you're kind of like in between the two announcers' desks at the moment, and you're kind of getting groggy. trying to get yourself back up to the speed. And then what's going to happen is the camera's going to lose track of the grade. I was like, where is he? Where's he gone? And then camera, you can see him in the background, and he's standing on the announcer's table with like Kratos and Mike going, all right, this is interesting. So he does that, then he runs on the announcer's table and then does a head scissors then afterwards. So he vaults and does a head scissors, and the crowd are loving it as you'd expect. And so at that point, then he's going to relinquish control. So he's going to get you back in. He's going to roll you back into the ring. Foxy, this is where you take over. So you've had a sustained bit of damage there from the Grado. So what do you want to do to counteract that?
Yeah. So obviously it's he's creating a bit of distance. So as he gets in, I want to. So I'm going to disorient him. So basically, as he gets in, I'm going to run by him, hit the rope. As he tries to turn around, I run by him again. So on the rebound, then I'm going to come in with a flying clothesline.
Love it. I like it. Yeah, we'll treat it as a luck roll again, which is 0.
Oh no, 6.
It's a 6. So yeah, you're gonna go for the flying clothesline. He's gonna duck it, and he's gonna like basically vault you over with a big back body drop. So yeah, he'll take control of that again. So let's see, he continues on. He's gonna do like a fairly simple maneuver. He's just gonna go for a simple suplex here, and he's gonna go for a pin. 1, 2, kick out. So Foxy, you're back in control with this then.
Yeah. So obviously, now I'm actually thinking it's like, okay, like that didn't work. I need to start taking them a bit seriously. I don't want to get too. I don't want to let my ego start to show through again. So I start taking him a bit more seriously. So as he comes in, I'm going to give him a shot to the gut, and then I'm going to send him into the corner, and I'm going to gesture for my run a knee bulldog combo.
All right. Yeah. Grant. So look roll first, then work.
9.
So yep. So that works a treat then. So you get your running knee. Now it's time for your bulldog.
Bollocks. 5.
Is that a 5? Okay. So with the 6, the +1 gives it a 6. But so you're going to hit the running knee. When you do the bulldog though, he's going to basically push you off. And then let's see what he does with this roll. Okay, he is going to go for a standing shooting star, and you're going to move out of the way. So you're back in control with this then. So he's at the missing a shooting star, standing shooting star. What do you want to do next?
So he's missed the shooting star. He's on his knees. I am going to. I'm going to feed up into the middle rope, and I'm going to jump for a meteor.
Ooh, Meteora. Yep, that'll do the trick. Give us a standard roll on that then. 7, is it?
7.
7. Perfect. Yep, that'll do the tricks. So you got your Meteora. So you're still in control there. Continue on.
Yeah, meteor. That takes him down. A roll. I'm going to spring for line salt from there.
Line salt. Yeah. So that's another. I'm going to treat it as a work roll. So that's a +1.
Right up. So that'd be a 9.
A 9 with the 1 makes it a 10. So you hit it nice and flush. And we'll cut to the commentators here going like, well, folks, it looks like now Silver Fox is starting to warm to this match now. He was really caught cold in the early stages of this match. But again, being the champion he is purporting to be, this is the type of matches he needs to put away. Negredo coming in, starting off hot. But now Fox has to continue on this momentum. So Foxy, back to you. Continue on.
So from the moon salt, from the lion salt, I'm going to pick him up. Boom. And I am going to do. So pick him up. I'm going to send him into the corner. I'm going to go for a big, big monkey flip out of the corner.
Flip. Cool. Yep. We'll treat it as a work roll. So
8.
An 8 with the 1 makes it a 9. So as a monkey flip, he does the double rotation as well. Lands on his face. Foxy, you're back in control.
Then I'm gonna quickly go for a magistral roll up.
Ooh, I like it. Yep. Nope. That's dead on. Nicely done. So it's gonna go 1, 2, kick out. Comfortable 2 kick out there. So we have a bit of separation. Foxy, give us a spot, please.
Right now. So he's kicked out. I'm gonna pick him up, and I'm gonna time in the tree of woe in corner.
Yeah.
See, gesturing as if like I'm gonna do like a coast to coast, but instead I'm gonna flip with the coast to coast.
Ooh, okay, that's a very flashy move. I do like it though. So yeah, I'll give you that one. So give us a roll first of all to make the tree of woe. So we'll just get that a straight roll for the minute.
Right now. Oh Jesus. 10.
A 10, yeah. So you got the tree of woe. So now it's time to do the flipping coast to coast. So we'll make that straight roll as well. You've got 5 momentum to work with.
Right now. 5.
5, was it?
Yep.
Okay, so what's going to happen there is that you're going to go for the flipping tree of woe, or flipping coast to coast rather, and Negredo is going to basically move out of it. So he's going to vault, he's going to sit upwards and then kind of untangle himself from the position he's in, and then you are coincidentally in position for a high flying move, which will be a frog splash. So he's going to do like a nice high angle frog splash. He's going to go for a pin. So Foxy, give us a roll.
7.
1, 2, kick out. Comfortable, nice and comfortable kick out. So, because Negredo's going to keep advantage here for the time being, he's going to go for a. What's he going to go for? He's going to go for something with a cent. He's going to start off with like a senton position. He's going to go for a rolling senton, but as he's on your shoulders, you're going to reverse it. So you have a chance to break out of this rolling senton.
What is that? The fireman's carry into
fireman's carry. Yeah, that's it. Because I couldn't think of it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm up on the shoulders, fight down, and him with a quick eye of the hurricane just to stop him in his tracks.
Perfect. Yep, that'll do the trick. That will give us a straight roll on that, please. Excuse me.
10.
A 10, yep, dead on. That does the trick. So the eye of the hurricane hits. Everyone likes it. Yeah. And you're back in control again.
Yeah. Eye of the hurricane. Right. Now I'm going to pick him up. Now I'm going to send him off toward the corner, but he's going to reverse and send me instead.
Mm-hmm.
As I do that, I'm going to vault up to the top and hopefully do like a quick crossbody to catch him.
Yeah.
Fails, I want him to push me off the top.
Okay, Brian, we'll go for a double jeopardy there then. So give us a straight roll on that. It'll be on your luck, so it's a 0 again.
7.
7. So yeah, that spot worked out a treat. So again, you whip him into the corner, he reverses, you get back into the corner, vault up, crossbody, job done. That's exactly what you need. And you get some momentum from that as well. So continue on there.
Him with the crossbody. I had that much momentum that I roll off him. I'm not near enough for a pin now.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'm gonna climb the rope and go for a sky twister.
Ooh, sky twister, lovely. Yep. Give us another flashy move. So that's a 0.
8.
An 8. Yep. Stead on. You hit the sky twister. You hit the sky twister.
Pin him from that.
You're gonna pin him from that. Okay. So let's see how he gets on. 1, 2, kick out just before 3. Ooh. It's a close call, but he kicks out just before 3. So, Foxy, give us a spot there.
So, what I'm gonna do is, because he kicked out, I'm gonna pick him up with his back to me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and hit him with the Destino.
Oh, you're gonna go for Destino. Interesting. Okay, let's see what will Negredo like to do here. I think what he's going to go for is when you're going to go for the Destino, he's going to try and reverse it, in that he's going to try and like vault over behind you and hit you with a reverse Rana. So that's what he's going to go for. So we're both going to go for a straight roll on that.
Eight.
That's an 8. I drew an 8 as well. So let's roll again. Stay on here, lads. You'd love to see it.
5.
5. I also got an 8. So so you're gonna go with the Destino. It doesn't work. He's gonna reverse it and hit you with a reverse Rana, which he's gonna then. So he's gonna like basically position you by the in the corner basically. You're kind of like on the ground by the corner. He's gonna vault over the ropes and he's gonna try and go for his signature move, which is what was the name for it? It was the vaulting kind of like it was the somersaulting leg drop. Booker T used to do it. It was like
use the hangover.
Houston hangover. Thank you, Foxy. Yes, so that's his finishing maneuver. So he's gonna go for that. Let's see if he makes it work. It's a 10, so he hits it. He hits the Houston hangover, and he's gonna go for the pin. So Foxy, give us a roll.
Woof.
8.
1, 2. Kick out just before 3. Our future world champion is still in this fight, but he really needs to get a footing here. Negredo has been able to suss him out for most of this match. But what has Silver Fox got left in the tank to try and resist this luchador?
Come on, Silver Fox. Don't Sasha Bank this shit.
I won my title defense last week, so
I wasn't here for that, so it doesn't count.
I was thinking more stereo myself, but carry on.
So I'm after kicking out, so he can pick me up as if he's going for some sort of slam.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to counter and basically hook him in for the silver lining.
Okay, so you want to reverse whatever he wants to do. That's no problem. Give us a roll on that. So you had 8 momentum to spend, by the way.
Fucking thing.
That's an 8. Okay, so the silver lining connects. So you're actually going to go for the pin on that. So let's see how he gets on. 1, 2, kick out just before just before 3. It's a very weak kick out, but it will do. It's just before that. So yes, we are still rolling here on this one. So Foxy, I'm going to give you control on this one more time.
Yeah. So he's after kicking out of it. So what I'm going to do is, and it was a weak one, so I'm going to set him up and go for it again.
You're going to go for another more snug silver lining. Okay. Give us a roll on that, so.
Good look with that one.
That's a bit more conclusive. That is a solid silver lining. So yeah, you're going to hit it with a bit more velocity. He's going to turn it and then bam!
Boom!
So that'll fucking do it potentially. And we're going to go for it. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still future world champion, Silver Fox. So Foxy, talk us through the afters.
So as is going to be a recurring theme, is that like I'm looking at him and I realize like I underestimated him at the start. Like I got a bit too cocky. That's why he kept getting the advantage. But I still acknowledge that like he was very good. And I just basically helped him up, lift his arm. Yeah. It's gonna be a recurring thing for a bit.
Yeah, very good, very good. So yes, folks, you can see there Silver Fox on this quest to show.
Gotta put them over.
Yes, he puts them over indeed. So Silver Fox on this quest to show that he is championship material, facing some of the best in the world. Kazero and now Negredo is on his list of victories. Kratos and Neil, how do you assess this victory? Is this proving that he is good enough for that world title?
Yes.
Thank you,
Sorry,
Kratos O'Neill.
I'm sorry, your wife has finally responded to one of my texts, and I was just talking back to her. She's a bit of a bitch now, to be fair. It's just me, or is this very passive aggressive?
No, it's just directly aggressive.
It is actually a little bit. No, funny. She's normally not like that with me. Yeah, it must have said something to really piss her off. So
I said her sister was better.
that'll do it. That will do it. Although to be fair, I kind of agree with you on that one. So
Thank you. Oh, Mikey, this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
They bonded over adultery. You love to see it. So yes, so then the commentators finish off this little spiel by going, well, there's Silver Fox there, successful once again, but again, next week he's got a very fascinating challenge ahead of him as he takes on Vladimir Kaiser, a glutton for punishment and someone who very much has the height and weight advantage over him. We'll see how he gets on next week. But for now, at least, we want to cast your mind back to last week's program here at Future Wrestling, where an incident took place backstage where we saw Cyrus Gold seemingly incapacitated. So, Kratos O'Neill, I'll bequeath this to you. You are going to have a talk here with Carl Decker about this. We're going to cut live now to Carl Decker in his office. So, Kratos, take it away.
Oh, shit, for real? Oh, I thought you were kidding with me when you said I was going to get to do this. Kyle, hi. How are you? It's me, myself, Kratos. We want to know, do you have any update on Cyrus and what's going on at the moment?
Yeah, thanks, Kratos. Yeah, we do at the moment, thankfully. We've kind of got a bit more information on what happened to him. Unfortunately, I'm afraid to say that Cyrus Gold at the moment is injured. He's been we've checked him over with the medical staff, and he has a fractured jaw from what happened to him backstage. So he's going to be out for a couple of weeks, but we're hoping that he'll be fit and ready for our live special Defiance in a couple of weeks' time.
Fractured jaw, eh?
I see. He's gone from a gold tongue to a silver tongue, I see. And do we have any idea as to who is responsible for that brutal and unnecessary attack?
Yeah, it's funny you should mention that, actually, because just in the last day or two, I've been reviewing some camera CCTV footage we have here at the venue just for backstage for freight coming in and so forth. And yes, unfortunately,
there's cameras backstage. Sorry,
there's several.
That's
actually,
Kratos.
Myself. It is, yes. No, I didn't tell you about it for a reason.
That reminds me, we need to have a meeting later on.
Yeah, on an aside, can you please stop stealing from catering? It's really distracting. But no, we have
Cyrus Gold is going to be eaten anytime soon. I'm just taking a share.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's a fair assessment. But no, we reviewed the camera footage, and I'm unfortunately, I'm ashamed to say this, but the assailant has been identified, and it's one of our own. We believe he was attacked by James Rage. Now we don't know.
Bullshit.
Now we don't know we don't know the context of this. I was told at the time that James Rage was not going to be available that week, but obviously he was in the building unbeknownst to me and to most of the staff here at Future Wrestling. So I've tried to contact James Rage. There's been no reply. I've contacted his fight camp and they haven't heard from him. All we've seen of him in the last 2 weeks is that CCTV footage where he assaulted Cyrus Gold.
I don't believe it. The man's a kitten. He wouldn't hurt a fly. I've never seen him act out in aggression at all. It's completely against his character, I feel. I mean,
well, it is almost certainly not like him to be a coward like this. But obviously, there's been a change of mind in his sense. Obviously, he didn't take too well to the loss at Hostile Takeover. So I will take this opportunity, Kratos, if you don't mind, I can address James Rage directly. That if you think that this is sufficient for you to get your point across, to take out one of your own rivals here, well, that's fine. You go and do that, but I'll just have you suspended then until Defiance, or perhaps even after. Or maybe you might have the balls to show up here for a taping and explain why exactly you had to take cheap shots like this. But that's fine. I'll leave that to your decision. Thank you, Kratos.
It's nice that I'm glad you stayed professional for that one, and you didn't, resort to name calling or anything like that. Yeah, it's nice.
You know me, Kratos. So I'm always professional.
Naughty. Mikey, can you believe they've got fucking cameras backstage? Did you fucking know about this? I can't believe it. He's gonna know Mike's car. He's gonna know we were the ones that sprayed in his office. It's just bollocks.
Kratos.
Did you know we had a sister?
Kratos.
Yeah.
Kratos. The link's still
Hello?
open.
Hello?
The link's still on.
Kratos is
it.
not here. Kratos is not here. No, that was Mike. That was Mike. It mustn't. And we're back to the run.
Oh, good stuff. I love that. So yes, that's the start.
We've no commentary team for the rest of the show.
We should actually be able to get through the matches a lot quicker now, to be fair. Now the commentary have done a runner.
Precisely. But no, that's the story going forward. Cyrus Gold is currently on the injured list, and James Rage is the one to put him on it. And James Rage currently nowhere to be seen. So we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. But with that in mind, folks, it's time for our next contest, which is a backyard match in the Youngblood tournament scheduled for one fall.
One
With
fall.
a 15-minute time limit. So, as the announcer says this, yes. Fall? Yeah, technically, yes.
For the fall of one.
That's weird.
Ball of hay.
So, as the ring announcer
First
says
person to get into the doghouse loses.
So, as I was going to say there, so the commentator does his stuff, or his announcer does his stuff, and we cut down to the screen and we see the view. We see a kind of tattered, old-looking ring, old-looking ropes, kind of like hanging around, kind of like some sort of fencing and staging around. So there is a crowd there. There's
Steve Carvel.
Cal Peer, Selena Kyle, and Nathan Youngblood are looking at this, been like, it fucking is. It's Kyle fucking Decker's back garden. I fucking told you. I told you. We're near his area.
Did
Now
I
he has
pop
a
you,
sister.
Foxy, with that one?
So we see like a few kind of like bits of scenery around and a few like little objects that we could interact with, which is where all of you come in, right? Here's the gimmick I'm throwing in
Dog
for
do
the
on a
backyard
stick.
match.
Dog do on a stick. I've already placed my weapon into the pole here.
Here's the way that's going to work. I want us all to roll, okay? If your roll is greater than 6, you get to throw in an object into this match. So
Oh hell yeah!
we'll go in rotation. Foxy, you go first. So Violet, Kira, you might want to write some of these down so you can see what spots you can do.
I'm
Way ahead of you.
I only have 4.
All right, Foxy.
okay.
Foxy's an utter bottle job, right? So I rolled an 11. By the way, if you get a 12, you can put 2 into the mix. So I got an 11 there, so I'm going to throw in a car. Parked car.
The fucking escalation went way up there.
Right.
Yes.
Like, you
So,
can throw in the weapon. I'm going to add a car.
Yes.
Fuck that.
So it's a parked car. It's not yours. You can't drive
Are
it.
the keys in it?
There's no keys in it, no. So, Amy, you go next.
She
Do I
did
know
it
how to
for
hotwire
The
a
Rock.
car?
I did it for the rock.
I did it for The Rock. Oh come on!
That's an 8. So, pray tell, Amy.
Sorry, can you
10.
count? Can you
Oh, it is
count?
10. It is, sorry. I only saw half of it. Sorry. Yeah, so it's 10. So, Amy, what are you throwing in?
Okay, we're in a back garden, or are we just in a garden?
It's a backyard, as in like a
Backyard.
yeah.
Is it spacious? Spacious back garden, I'm assuming. Like
It
there's
can be.
ways
It can be
around
spacious. Yeah, it can be spacious if it needs to be. Yeah.
Okay, so considering the time of year is, I'm going to assume that there is a pile of leaves sitting in the corner.
Could be.
So
yeah,
there's going to
potentially.
be a rake. There's going to be a fucking rake.
Oh, a rake.
Job.
I like it. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a rake there. Jerry, you're the next to roll.
10.
10. Okay, you get to throw something in the mix. What would you like in this match?
Gotta be a load of wood. I'm throwing in a table.
Table. Okay, like a proper table, not a gimmick table, an actual table. Which I like.
This is someone's old kitchen table that they're after
Yes.
getting a new one put in.
That's it.
Kyle
Yeah.
Decker recently got the house done up.
Yeah, he just happened to have all the stuff there, so he said he just fuck. I'll just make a second ring out of it. It's cheaper this way.
An oak
Uh,
wooden table.
Go Violent Divas.
Yes. So Kira, you get the roll here as well. Give us a roll.
I should have went for dog do on a stick.
9.
9. So Kira, you get to throw something in as well. What do you want?
Barbecue.
Ooh, barbecue. Love it. Love it. Okay, Dennis, you're last up.
Okay.
Fed during this.
That's a 9.
All right. And Dennis, what would you like?
9.
I'll throw in the old favorite. Let's go in with a wire wrapped baseball bat.
Barbed wire.
The fact that Kyle Decker has that just chilling in his back garden says more about him than it does us.
It was a gift. Shut up.
It was a gift from Nathan Youngblood. Thank you very much.
It was him saying, "Thanks for putting me over." So we'll
Should have taken the money.
Yeah, taking the money. Huh?
I did take the money. I bought a baseball bat and barbed wire.
I lied. I bought the I stole the barbed wire from a construction site. Times of stuff in Nathan Youngblood. So yes, with that in mind, then, so we have.
Know how far I came unless I took the barbed wire bat and busted across his head, and then my horse died.
My eye. No. So we'll press on with that. So the setting is set. We have this kind of tattered old ring, the like shit looking ropes, that sort of stuff. So we have all this stuff inside. So there's a car there. There's a pile of leaves and the rake there. We have an old oak table that like some people are kind of drinking on. We have a barbecue back around the corner as well, and under the ring is a barbed wire baseball bat. So all of this is in play. So that in mind, then we hear.
Curiosity: are the APA working security? Because this actually sounds like something they'd be at.
Depends. We don't know who the producer is.
Shockingly, there's Farouk and Bradshaw, and
yes,
Jazz.
It's Jazz.
Jacqueline. No, it was Jacqueline, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Jacqueline. Yeah, Jacqueline. Yeah.
Jacqueline.
Yeah. So we cut down to the backyard arena, and we can see someone coming out, and it is indeed Damon Garrick, weighing in at 210 pounds from Sandyford, County Dublin. Damon Garrick.
Sorry, I was told there was going to be a tetanus shot available when I got here.
Well, so
you thought wrong.
Yes. So he's come prepared. He's kind of like guarded up in kind of like relative like kind of street gear with the elbow and knee pads very obviously on show. So he's kind of protecting himself here in that regard. So he kind of rolls into the ring
and a crash helmet.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. But yeah, he doesn't involve in
Smiley.
So he's not he doesn't involve in the ring this time because the ropes are way too dodgy for that. So he just does a normal kind of slide into the ring and waits for his opponent. And introducing his opponent on a relatively blunted speaker, weighing in at 187 pounds, Violet Storm. So Kira, you take over here.
So I'm going to come out and going to be looking around, kind of going, okay, all right. So this is what we got to work with, and head down to the ring. Don't need the glad hand but that just pop straight in. Size up Damon Garrick again.
Indeed. The commentators cut in saying like, well, folks, this is not the first time, and perhaps may not be the last time that these two have faced each other in a ring, but they have certainly not faced each other in this type of environment, Kratos. This is a game changer, a reset, if you will. We've had tables matches, but we've not had anything like this before. Some very unique weapons around the area for both Violet and Damon Garrick to get accustomed to. Kratos, you must be loving this. This is exactly the type of stuff you used to do back in the day.
It is, but I'm also, now that I'm older and wiser, I'm really thinking, God, what stupid bullshittery shite is fucking Decker going to come up with next? This cannot be his idea, honestly. I mean, look at that. It looks fucking freezing now. You can see the breath on everyone. I'm nearly sure that's Farouk and Bradshaw. I'm almost positive that's Farouk and Bradshaw. I'm nearly sure of it.
No, it was. This was taped. This was taped during Halloween. There were two people dressing up for it. Come on, dude, get on with it.
Oh shit! I better delete my tweet.
So the bell rings then with that, and we start off then. So Kira, give us a roll. A 7? Yeah, well, Damon rolled snake eyes, so he's definitely not starting this match. So, Violet, you're completely full of this.
But
Okay. Right, so I am actually going to hop straight out of the ring and go for the barbed wire baseball bat.
Ooh, going straight to business. And Commander's going, well, it has not taken long for this match to start picking up. Violet Storm getting quite violent already. Can we call her Violent Storm? Because I think that's really catchy. We can put that on a shirt, perhaps. You know, just throwing it out there. So
clever. I'm actually so proud of you.
I know. I'm yeah, I know.
Oh my god, Mikey.
I know. So, Kira, talk us through it then. What's happening?
Okay, so literally grab the baseball bat and hop back into the ring, and I'm going to give it a swing or two and see what Damon Garrick is going to react. And if he doesn't run away, I'm going to go singing.
All right,
Just
all right.
hit him. I don't understand. Why are you giving him the chance to get away?
I want to see what
Violent
he's going to
Storm. Hold on. Violent Storm here is really giving people the benefit of the doubt. I mean, if that was me, I would have just hit him. She's not you though.
No,
but I mean, Damon unfollowed you too. Yeah, I don't understand. I just don't get it.
What's his problem with
these people.
hedgehogs? What's his problem with hedgehogs?
I don't know. I just don't get it. They're adorable and cute, and I mean, yeah, they've got little pricks, but I mean, he's a little prick as well.
So Kira, give us it's gonna be a real roll on that, which is a -1.
Okay. 7.
7, which is a 6. So let's see if Damon can master that. He can't. So you're gonna go for a swing. You'll miss it, but just about. You're gonna kind of nick his shirt, basically. So you're gonna take a piece of like fabric off it, and he's gonna roll out of the ring.
You have to pay for that, Violet.
So yeah, you're gonna you're presumably gonna give chase in that one anyway.
Yeah. Is he just standing outside the ring or what?
He's kind of just stepping away, like constantly away from you, like, if you know what I mean. So every time he goes,
his shirt.
Yeah, it's keeping his distance. Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, it's like, I paid for this. This is 70.
What the hell do you think you're doing? All right, I got this in Top Man. How fucking dare you?
I'm gonna hop out and give chase. Are there steps up into the ring?
Yeah, there's like one set of steps.
Run up onto them and do one step onto the step and do a diving crossbody.
Okay, but so
I really
okay.
hope there's no dog do in this garden.
Yeah, well, we'll soon find out. So yeah, give us a luck roll on that, which is just a 0 for you, Violet.
10.
A 10, yeah, dead on. So you as he's taking a step back, she's giving out. So you take this chance then to hop over the steps, do a diving crossbody, and you nail it. So that is an extra bit of momentum for you. You're on 3 momentum now. So continue on then.
Okay. So I want to pick him up and whip him into the post and see if the ring stays standing.
Yeah, in fairness, it's ropey at best. So yeah, give us a power roll on that, which is -1.
Grass is all soggy. I can't believe it. I'm going to catch
7.
a cold.
7, yeah. So with this 6, so that drops it down to a 6. So he's going to reverse urge up and hit you into the corner instead. So let's see what Garrick can do about that. Not much. He's going to roll a 6. So he's going to try and go for the charge at you at the ring post, but you're going to move out of the way, and he's going to hit the ring post instead. So you're going to be back in control, Kira. So continue on.
Okay. I am going to let's see. I'm going to push him backwards because table's behind him. No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bearing in mind it's a table, so like you mean you'd be doing damn both.
That's the thing.
Use that sparingly.
Yeah.
Divas.
Get that cake.
Okay. I'm going to go for a drop toe hold on him for a second, and then grab the rake.
Okay, Grant. So yeah, give us a work roll so the top toll can just like work a treat then.
So 9.
So it's a 9. Yep, job done. The toe hold works, and then you can grab the rake. So continue on then with the rake, I presume.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I am going to use it for a crossface.
Oh, so you're gonna
Use
like.
it for front
Oh
face.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever. I like that. Good. Yeah, give us a work roll on that. So that's a +1.
3.
3 and a 4. So okay, so you're gonna try and lock it in, but he's gonna kind of like wriggle out of it basically. And he's gonna grab your
Okay.
legs and he's gonna vault you then for like a wheelbarrow suplex, which is on grass, so it's not like that bad, I suppose. But let's see what he does next.
Soggy grass, man. It is soggy grass with possible dog shit in it.
Yeah, to be fair, there's a
On a
lot.
stick.
Yeah. So so he's gonna bring you towards the table, but you're gonna start resisting. So I'm gonna give you control back here. So the two of you are near the table here where people have been drinking, and they're kind of like quietly moving the stuff out off the table while you're scrapping away here. So what do you want to do next?
Two commentators drunk in the background,
He's sure, yeah.
dressed
As the APA.
dressed up as King and dressed up as Farouk and Batch.
Okay. Well, then I got to try and bounce his head off the table.
Yeah, cool. Give us a straight roll on that. So
Oh, Damon is glad he wore the crash helmet now.
8.
8. Yep, job done. That does the trick. So you've kind of like regained control here on this one. So continue on.
Okay. So he's dazed. I'm walking backwards away from the table.
Cool.
So I am going to hop up onto the table and go for a diving bulldog.
Ooh, Davin Bulldog. Cool. Yep, that'll do the trick. Yep, give us a work roll on that. So it's +1.
9.
9. Job done. That's a 10. So yeah, perfect. You hit the diving bulldog. His face meets the soggy grass pretty nastily, and he comes in like kind of he's got like kind of like a dirty face on him now. So so continue on then.
That's where Alan Morph peed.
Said you wouldn't tell anyone. God.
We were trying to get Silver Fox to sit in it, but it wasn't happening. Damon's just out of eating it.
Perfect.
Oh,
Carry on.
I'm so upset that Cutter and James Rage couldn't join us for this Halloween party. Oh shit, we're still recording. Sorry.
So Kira, continue on. So you've hit the bulldog. What do you want to do next?
Okay. I want to try and roll him into the ring because
Yep.
yeah,
No problem.
if he's still kind of dazed, I want to go for a leg drop off the top rope.
Off the top rope. Cool. Yeah, that'll be a luck roll. So that's a straight roll.
4.
A 4. So you're going to go for the leg drop, but you're going to miss it. And you're going to land squarely in the ring. So Garrick has rolled out. So he's rolling you back out of the ring then. So let's see what he's going to do. Let's see. What is he going to do? So it's a 7. So he's going to get the rake basically. And he's going to do the exact same thing you did. He's going to go for instead of Russian leg sweep with the rake on the grass around. And he's going to continue on then. So he's going to go bring you towards the car this time. All right. So it's going to be the same thing then. He's going to just kind of throw you onto the bonnet. So you're kind of like, you didn't take a bump as such. You're kind of been rolled onto the bonnet. But this gives you a chance to reverse it then. So you're going to kick him in the mush and you're on the bonnet at the moment. So what you want to do with there?
Okay. I want to jump off the bonnet for a DDT.
Like a float. Yeah, roundabout DDT. Cool. Yeah. Give us a look roll on that. So
7.
7. Yeah, you make it work. That's grand. So continue on. You're back in control.
Okay. I want to pop the ball.
Mm-hmm.
To put Damon Garrick on it and slam it down.
Yep. Lovely. That'll do. Give us a straight roll for that then.
8.
8. Yep, that works. So you basically bunk and he gets like sore head from that, and again more oil in the face because that car is not in good nick. So continue on. Then you're back in control.
Okay. So then I want to get him back. Because now I want to just get it finished, so I get back in the ring for a pinfall.
Okay.
So I want to roll him in, and I want to try and go for the Gale Force.
The Gale Force, Grant. Give us a roll on that. So
10.
10. Yeah, you hit the Gale Force. Job done there. Again, some momentum from that, and let's see if Garrick kicks out. 1, 2. One more roll.
Jerry
Kick
got
out.
really excited.
Just before 3.
Jerry already started to celebrate.
Oh, bad luck there. Bad luck. So Garrick. No. So Garrick is kicked out. So Violet, give us a spot there.
Okay. Is there anything else under the ring, or like?
Dog do on a stick. There is dog do on a stick.
Well, we have space for one more item, Foxy. What is under the ring, Foxy?
I don't know.
Anything.
Wow. Someone's salty over not rolling over a 6.
Can I just choose anything, or will I?
Anything you want. Anything you want. Wildstorm is going to go under the ring. He's going to pick up something. What is it?
Hair clippers.
All right, fucking Brutus Barber Beefcake has made an appearance.
All right. No, I'll allow that.
Can someone be dressed as Brutus the Barber Beefcake at this Halloween?
To be fair, you could probably book Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I
He's a Hall of Famer, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Says a lot about the Hall of Fame. So yeah, you bring out some clippers. So Kira, what
dare you disrespect Tori Wilson like that?
I am choosing to accept that as an insult.
And Drew Carey, come on, man.
Yes.
Legends.
Exactly. And
the day Al Snow gets voted in, I'm burning it down. I know it's not a real thing, but we're burning it down.
I agree. So Kira, you have 5 minutes on the clock here. So you have your clippers. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I want to try and shave his head.
Yep, you go for shave his head. Okay.
May as well. Got the clippers.
All right. Here's what we're going to do.
Oh my God, that could technically be a submission. He might just give up.
Well, here's what's going to happen. Here is the way we're going to do it. So, let's see. I'm going to give Garrick just one cheeky roll. Right. So it's a 6. So he's rolled a 6. All right. So here's what's going to happen. Kira, I want you to keep rolling. So I'm going to give yourself a roll. See if you can pull off like
10.
10. Right. So the fridge is gone.
Oh.
Another 10.
Top of the head is gone.
3.
3. So you've shaved the bulk of his head off.
Shaved those sideburns.
So now he's got a mum cut.
Oh my God.
You've just given him a
literally got your haircut.
Yeah,
he looks like
pretty
you
much
right now. Yeah,
that's pretty much exactly. So you've given him a mum cut, and like the commentators going like, well, that is the most unique unique tactic I've ever seen here from this wrestling community I've ever seen. They've shaved off perhaps one of his greatest strengths, which was his appearance. I wonder if this tactic will actually work. So Kira, I'm going to keep you back in control here.
Look at the state of us in the background. Oh my God, I can't believe you let me drink that much. What the fuck, man?
Kratos, we weren't there. Right?
Although we were rocking those costumes, dude.
So I am going to go then for figure 4, seeing as he is.
All right, Daddy, give us a roll on that. So work roll, which is +1. 11, and the 1 makes it a 12. It's a critical figure 4. So that's that's fine. He's rolled a 3. He taps out. Insult to injury, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner by submission, Violet Storm.
Just want to just point out in the background of the video, you can hear all the other wrestlers and the commenters. State of you, mate. Look at it. Dalia's gonna dump you. Dalia's gonna dump you. Dalia's gonna dump you.
So yeah, that does the trick. So Wildstorm, you have won. Are there any afters after making a tit out of Damon Garrick?
I grab the clippers and just put it on top of them and say, there you go. You have to finish
it off. Love it. Insult to injury. Well, folks, that is perhaps one of the most unique finishing maneuvers you're ever going to see in the wrestling business. Damon Garrick getting some fashion tips, I think it's fair to say, from Violet Storm. I'm not sure what Dalia Thorne is going to think about that. I think she's still recovering from that hardcore match earlier on today, but she's going to get a very rude awakening when she sees how this match ends. But that is exactly what Violet Storm needed to do. She is now joined top with Alan Moore in Group A as Damon Garrick starts off his campaign in Group B. Pointless. So with that in mind, then,
pointless, yes.
Indeed.
Quite pointless.
Indeed. So while the music is still playing, Mike Dublin takes control here and says, well, folks, that has been a hell of a week in the Youngblood tournament, but it does not end there, as next week we have more matches to come. A double dose of hardcore matches as Michaela Joyce and Damon Garrick will fight off in a hardcore match, as will Alan Moore as he takes on the technical whiz kid Connor Locke under hardcore rules. But that's not yet. We haven't seen submission matches yet, but our first one of this tournament will be Dalia Thorne versus Davina Leveaux. Submission rules only. And that, of course, leaves on the normal rules Violet Storm versus Calpir Calvala for perhaps supremacy in both of their groups. Fascinating ties all round, folks. We can't wait for next week's action in the Youngblood tournament. But for now, we must turn our attention to our main event, which our main event is scheduled for one fall.
One fall. Oh, we had a match. I thought that was the last of it.
Introducing to the ring first. Weighing in at 189 pounds from Gotham City, Selena.
So I'm coming out. I'm dressed back as I was when Cutter ruined my championship. And so I'm back out in my Clockwork Orange ring gear. The only difference is this time it has like blood on it.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So like I'm not doing my normal thing to the crowd. I'm just doing like the rundown, baseball slide into the ring, and I'm literally just waiting.
Oh yeah. I like it.
And I just like give the L nods to the commentators. Just be like, hey, I remember you at the Halloween party. Hey.
We got locked. So yeah, folks, you can see there that is.
I want my cat back. Kratos, I know you have the cat.
Well, folks, if that is not a game face, I don't know what is. Selena continuing this remarkable change in her image that we saw at a Hostile Takeover. Perhaps it might give her some more look to this week, but there's no pomp and ceremony here. She wants to get right back down to business and start getting a measure of revenge, an eye for an eye, if you will, from Cutter. And speaking of which, introducing her opponents.
You suck! Why you suck?
Weighing in at 398 pounds from parts unknown, Cutter. Noticeable by his absence, no passer Fred Rose. Not
I was
involved.
just going to ask, do I have passer?
Did he hurt his leg somehow?
So without passer Fred Rose, Cutter just walks out on the stage, takes a second. He looks angry. He's just looking. He
looks like a lost puppy.
Staring daggers.
Doesn't know what to do without his master.
At Selena, and I want him to make a beeline straight into the ring and just go straight after her.
Oh, so no messing here either. Cutter means business. The monster is terrifying enough as it is, but now we have an angry giant on our hands. As you notice there, Pastor Fred Rose not joining his monster at ringside here. We could be on for some fireworks here, folks. Let's get right back to the action. So, with that in mind, guys, give us a roll to start off.
11.
9.
Ooh, 11 and 10. Jesus. So, Cutter,
9.
you was it 9?
6. Oh, sorry, 10. Sorry, I can't count. Sorry, it was
Vindication.
6 and 4.
Vindication. So yeah,
For
Cutter,
once.
you were going to take advantage of this. It's going to be a hot start from both of you, but talk us through, Cutter.
Okay, so coming straight in, baseball side, I want a double leg takedown and just start wailing on her. At which point,
Fire dinner for us, Jesus.
Dude, we're close. We're not this close.
at which point, after a couple of seconds, that just pick her up by the head and throw her into the corner to be followed up. Then,
All right.
yeah, I'll follow up with the old Nelson specialist splash in the butterfly suplex. So, House of Fire, just all real fast.
All right, so we'll take 3 rolls on that. So first of all for the Luthez press and the kind of the punches down, and then that'll be a real roll, and then we'll go for like the kind of whip into the corner, and then the splash. So give us a real roll first, which is -1.
That's a 7.
That's a 7? No, that well the -1 does change it. So basically, Celine's going to get her elbows up at that point. So she's going to resist most of those hits then. So there's going to be a bit of separation here. So Cutter, you get back up then, and Selena starts like getting to her feet as well. Selena, you're going to take advantage here on this one.
I'm going to go for I'm going to take him down by the knee.
Yep.
To get him down onto his knees so I can get him onto his front, and I can try and see if I can damage the knee a little bit more.
Cool. Yeah, let's go with that then. So you've got 3 rolls all the way, so you just keep rolling whenever you need to.
Even if you got them on the knees, still not getting them to propose.
11. Ooh, 11. So yeah, that's going to work out a treat. You're going to start at the knee immediately. Cutter's going to like lose his vertical base, and you're going to keep damaging the knee. So Selena, you're back. You're still in control with that.
Okay, so I'm going to go for, well, do you know what? Bret Hart has not steered me wrong yet. So I'm going to go and lock him in for a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's go with that then. Give us a straight roll.
Bam, we're on to 11 again.
Is it?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Yep, so it is. It's an 11. So, Cutter, you're in a sharpshooter here, son. And it's a pretty snug one, too, at that. So, so Selena has endured this early storm here, but has seemed to have worked on that weakness that she developed over the last week or so. But now it's down to Cutter to try and power out of this. So, Cutter, give us a straight roll on that.
1 second, my fucking dogs are going crazy.
They're rooting for you, son.
They're like, come on, Selena.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. So yeah, you're gonna make a bit of ground up to the ropes. Selena, give yourself another roll there, please.
Okay, so what I want to do then, if he's going for the ropes, I want to kind of wrench him back.
Start
sort
talking.
of thing. Yeah. So,
Grant, give us a go to that.
8.
8. Yeah, so you're gonna get a bit of, you gotta start torquing back a little bit, so there's a bit more of an angle on it now.
Torque.
Really warm blankets, lads. So Cutter, you're up again, so give us another roll.
Okay. 11.
11. So yeah, you grab onto the rope, no bother. So you kind of like, you get the separation you need, and Selena breaks the hold. So,
I'm holding on to it for as long as possible. I'm going to wait until I get to that 5 count.
Naturally. So yeah, once that happens, then the referee basically tells you both to break it up. Or else.
I know our referee can't count past 2, so I'm pretty sure that this is going to be held in for quite some time.
Admittedly, Sonny does have a lot of trouble with the number 4. I will say.
I can't get 1 though. That's for sure.
Yes.
Oh, it's funny. So you are now admitting that Sonny is based off you, Foxy.
It had to be based off real life, didn't it?
There was some crossover. Yes.
I was thinking of sideburns. So, but I mean, if you want to throw yourself into it.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Selena shoots on every single referee in the business. Yeah.
I love Eddie.
Shout out, Eddie. Eddie, come on.
I love you, Eddie.
We love to have you on, Eddie. We love to have you on. So in that case, then let's get a spot from both of you here. So, Selena, what would you like to do next? So if he's broken out from the ropes, he's still technically on his knees. Yes.
I want to go for a standing drop kick and try to get him out between the ropes onto the mats.
Okay. How about yourself, Cutter? What do you want to do?
So I'm obviously hurt. So yeah, I'm probably feeding up pretty slow. So as she comes over to me, if possible, I'd like to just pick her up, big old sidewalk slam.
All right. So both of you give me a straight roll, please, to see which spot wins out.
9.
Selena's 11. So yes, she's going to give you that solid drop kick out of the ring. So yeah, Cutter goes, whoa, that was a ferocious drop kick to take the big man down and out of the ring, crucially. So Selena, you're back in control here. What happens next?
Selena's going back to her repertoire of 90s wrestlers. And she's climbing up the top rope.
Oh,
as she's
God.
done before, like 10 times before. And, you know, technically 9 times out of 10, it has been successful. Oh, shit.
Technically speaking, yeah.
That is true. So I'm going to climb up to the top rope and I am going to go with my swanton. Going back to the Jeff Hardys.
All right,
Jesus,
all right.
I would have fucking thought Jeff Hardy and Bret Hart were going to be the fucking repertoire for Selena the Cat Kyle.
Indeed. You would have thought Ernest Miller would have a shout there, but apparently not. So, Selena, give us a call. Give us a roll.
Downfall.
11. Job done. You hit the swanton. So, Cutter, like, drop kicks. The drop kick has him standing. You don't.
Sorry, I still hit it, but it's 10. So you have gone back to not being able to count.
I have actually. Yes, Jesus. It's anyway. Point notwithstanding, you make it work. So you hit the swanton, no bother. Like Cutter crumples to the floor along with you, and you're still in control of the match. So continue on, Selena.
What I'm going to do then is I'm going to drag that turd back into the ring. And instead of going for a normal pinfall, I'm going to get you into a cat's cradle. And I'm really going to lock it in and go in for the submission.
A gentle reminder, you do have 6 momentum if you need it.
I'm not going to use it yet.
All right. Tactical, I like it. So give us a straight roll then.
And I didn't need to use it.
You surely didn't. That's an 11. Lovely stuff. So that's again another really, really snug submission on what is quite a big man right now. But the cat's cradle really doesn't discriminate when it comes to whoever is in it. If you're locked in, you're locked in. So Cutter's going to have to power himself out of this. Hopefully, let's see what happens, Cutter. Give yourself a roll.
I do have quite bony elbows that are now.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Sorry, 1 second. This yoke is after taking me to Facebook for some fucking reason.
Mine did that. Mine brought me to Instagram.
Jesus Christ. 10.
10. All right. So you're going to keep working, and you're just going to get your fingertips on the rope, and you'll grab onto it that way. So you are going to power out of it. But it is a warning shot, though, to Cutter that Selena can lock in those submissions whenever she wants to. She can.
Her cat-like reflexes.
Indeed. She's going to use that agility advantage that she will have against this monster to perhaps lock in what could be a submission. Wait and see. So again, we'll get a bit more separation off this now. So give us a spot yourselves, lads, if you don't mind. So Selena, you first.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can Irish whip him into a corner and do the CM Punk high knee. All
right. How about yourself, Cutter?
Likewise, grab by the head, feed into the corner, splash into a butterfly suplex.
Love it. Okay, give us a straight roll between the two of you. So
8.
10.
So Cutter's going to win out on this one. So what's going to happen is Amy's going to try and go, or Selena rather, is going to go for the Irish whip. Cutter's going to reverse it, splash, butterfly suplex, and Cutter is now back in control of this match. So Cutter, take control. What do you want to do?
Right, so she's taking the butterfly suplex. I want to go over and I want to get her arm. I want to start targeting her arm. So I want to extend the arm out and start dropping big elbows on it. My whole weight down on the arm repeatedly.
Okay, grand. Give us a real roll on that. -1.
Fuck. Well, maybe. 9.
9, yeah, no, that works. So you start working on the arm, the hyperextension. Again, the mass is starting to work against Selena here a little bit. So yeah, all that weight, all that force is going down onto Selena's body. That's going to really hurt, especially targeting the arm, which is perhaps one of the main kind of skill sets that Selena has, locking in that cat's cradle and other submission maneuvers. So locking that in and trying to target that is a good move from Cutter, who needs Fred Rose, as they say. So Cutter, continue on.
So have I damaged your arm at all, or is it just a little weaker? It's just
yeah, I'd say there's a bit of damage on it, all right, yeah.
Okay.
But in the same way, the journey has been buckled a little bit, you know.
Okay, yeah. So I want to, after a few elbows, I want to take her up by the arm. I want to feed her into the corner, wrap the arm around the top rope, and start wrenching on it.
All right,
Back.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's a good move. Give us a straight roll on that.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. So job done. That does the trick. So again, you're working over the arm, but the referee asking for a bit of separation, but you're still going to be in control of this, Cutter, for the time being.
Okay. So at this point, I want to take her.
I'm looking at the ref, being like, "No, you've hit the 5 now. Okay, it's time to let go."
I want to
please
take her out of the corner, and I want to do. What way to describe it? It's like like a code breaker, but onto the arm.
Oh yeah, okay,
yeah.
It's an arm breaker. Yeah,
it's an arm breaker. Cool, yeah, that's grand. Give us that'll be a work roll, -1.
That's an 8.
That's an 8 with the 7. You make it work. So again, it's another move just to work over the arm for the time being. So you're still in control, Cutter, for now.
Okay, and with that, I want to pick her up and put her. No, actually, sorry. I want to get her, and I want to try and do a big old whip to the outside, and where I'll follow her for a follow-up move. Then. All
right, so you're gonna basically just pull her.
Just a whip to the outside. Just
okay.
Yeah.
Yep. No problem. That's a power move. That's a +2.
So that's an 8.
8 with the 10. So she's gonna basically kind of like do like a Ric Flair bump out to the outside. So she's gonna vault over the ropes completely, which does the trick. So Cutter, you're still in control.
Okay, I want to pick her up at this stage, and I want to go for the old Kevin Owens, the power bomb onto the side of the ring.
Ooh, apron power bomb, right. Okay, I will ask for a straight roll on that, please.
That's a 7.
It's a 7? No, it does a trick. It's a straight roll, so it's an apron power bomb on Selena. It looks pretty nasty, as you can imagine. And the commentator's going, that is perhaps the first power move we see from Cutter here. That is going to be the real kind of kryptonite to Selena's match here if Cutter can continue this onslaught that he has at the moment. So, Cutter, continue on. So,
okay. At that, I want to kind of take her and set her up over sitting by the steps, and I want to move back and take off for a big boot her head into the steps.
Okay, right. That is, I'm going to treat that as a real roll, -1.
Fuck.
You have 6 momentum though.
No, I don't want to use them. It's a 7 again, I think.
It's a 7, it's a 6. So what's going to happen is you're going to go for the big, but it's going to be a bit of a build up to this. So you're going to get her head, you're going to get the steel steps, you're going to start motion. You know, like the crowd knows what you're going to do. So you're going to go for the big boot, you're going to rush in, you're going to get out just at the last second, and your foot's going to smack the fucking steel steps. It's hellacious noise.
I should have thought of that. Fuck my knee. No, shit.
Well, here's the thing, so
you Jesus.
Yes.
You're thinking, oh, my knee. I'm thinking, oh, my fucking head.
Yes. So that's it. So the camera cuts to Selena going I have to see her life flash in front of her eyes. It's like, all right, that was dangerous.
Well, I want Selena to be doing. And just be like, okay, I'm down to 7. 7 lives.
Yeah.
I'm down to 7 lives.
So yeah, that's good work. So Selena's kind of in the corner here now, and Cutter has kind of has obviously felt it on his in his leg. Basically, the shock has kind of hit the knee. It's like so both of these are kind of are a little bit separated at the moment. The referee's count is at 7. So I'll ask you both for a spot here. Are you both going to go back in the ring, or you want to work over?
I would imagine both of us want to get back into the ring. Or at least one of us should be, just to stop the count. So I mean, if he's attempting to fix his knee, if he's still down, I can't imagine he's going to be jumping up anytime soon. Whereas I could probably roll into the ring.
I would say spot wise, Cutter's probably still angry about Rose and treating it as like a fight as opposed to a match. So probably Selena go in while Cutter tries to grab her but fails, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we can save the match, but still, yeah.
Okay, right. Well, in that case, then
It's like break. It's like I'd imagine one of us just to break the count.
Yeah,
I don't want to do. Yeah, I just want to roll in just to break the count, but I actually kind of still keep things going on the outside.
Well, then we can do that then. So Selena, you roll in and out of the ring, so the count's reset, and you're back out of the ring now with Cutter still at the step. So what do you want to do next?
Okay, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll back into the ring. Sorry, roll back into the ring. Cutter is still outside, throwing a little hissy fit. Over the whole situation where he's not paying attention to me. So I'm literally going to run the ropes and then do a dive over the top rope to hit him in front of the commentators.
Ooh, I like it. Yep, give us a straight roll on that, so.
Okay.
That's a 12. Critical.
Fucking hell.
Someone was bound to get a critical.
So it's actually a first of the night. Jesus Christ. So so Cutter's just there, and then you do like a proper solid suicide dive over the top ropes, like proper vault in. You land on Cutter, he goes down, everyone goes down, and the crowd goes wild. So job done. You get an audience from that, by the way, as well, Selena. So job done on that front. So you're back in control, Selena. You're gonna get it first. What do you want to do next?
Okay, so I need to get him back into the ring because I don't want to win by a submission. I don't want to win by a count out because that's a cheap way of taking a win. So what I want to do is I want to get him back into the ring, but I want to continuously work on the knee so he can't actually get back up before I go up to the top rope again for another swanton. Okay,
so we'll do first roll then for working over the knee first.
Okay.
In that case, so give us a roll on that then.
Oh, Jesus, I love you.
11, yes, job done. Knee has been worked over comprehensively, and it's like Cutter is staying down on the ground. So now Selena gets up on the top rope. What is she going to do?
How much momentum do I have?
You have 9 momentum. Cutter incidentally has 6.
Okay. I'm going to use 6 momentum.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna go for the swanton and then for the roll up.
So you're gonna swanton and then kind of like lock in both legs, as it were. So you're gonna like almost like keep the swanton and then like loop his legs over, basically. So I'm gonna get that.
Yeah,
cool.
To go in for the pin.
Sound job. Give us a roll on that.
8.
8 with the 6 makes it a 14. So job done. You hit a beautiful swanton and immediately into a pin. So Cutter, I will give you a roll on that to break out.
Okay. Oh, yes.
1 kick out.
Hey!
So
Super kick out.
Not even now. Boom! Selena gets launched into the air, and again the camera catches Selena going like, "Shit!"
Jesus.
So Cutter's feeding back up here. Selena is kind of in a sitting position in the ring, so both are kind of at the same stage here. So between you, what spot would you like to do?
Okay, I'm looking aggressively at him while I'm kind of getting a feel for what my arm is like.
Yes.
Just to kind of see, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from my cat-like reflexes again.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and see if I can get you into another cat's cradle.
Right, so you're going for a finish here. How about yourself, Cutter?
Because I'm wary of what time Strictly and I'm a Celebrity is on it tonight.
Naturally. Right, that's why I'm finishing.
I'm not confident in my usual finisher against clearly Selena's more technically gifted. So
yes,
I want to go for the double choke bomb, and I want to use momentum on it too if I can.
All right. So how much are you looking to spend?
I'm going for the finish. I want to use it a lot.
You're going to use a whole lot. So Cutter's going to have a +6 on this. Selena, you still have 3 in play. Do you want to use your 3?
Yes.
All right. So when this is the finish, lads, whatever happens here,
shit.
Here we go. Here. So, lads, roll. This is the finish. Whoever gets this roll wins the match.
10.
That's a 10. So that's a 16.
It's a fucking tie.
It's 11 and 3. It's a 14. So Cutter's going to get this. Right. So what's going to happen is, Selena, you're going to go for the cat's cradle.
Jesus, that was close.
Somewhat locked in. You're going to get the arm out, but then Cutter just gets his hand back on the mat, right? And then grabs up, starts standing up, gets the choke bomb, and down. a hellacious choke bomb. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner,
Ding, ding, ding.
Cutter.
Even he's still in shock.
I didn't.
I just realized even if I
didn't think I was gonna get that.
even if I had hit a critical 12 plus momentum, I couldn't.
You're
use that
banking
on.
on it.
You could top it.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway,
because you can't like the audience momentum doesn't make a difference at all.
no.
He
So
had
what's the
9
point of audience?
saved up.
Audience is for your perks.
He didn't have 9.
I had 6.
He
Oh,
had
yeah,
6.
6. Sorry.
Yeah. So,
Um,
Cutter, talk us
Yeah,
through the
so it
afters
wouldn't have
here.
made a difference. Yeah.
The afters is I'm hurt. I'm real hurt. My leg is in a bad way. She clearly did a lot of damage to me. She outclassed me with technical and stuff. I purely got away with power.
Yes.
I'm also very aware of what she did to Fred Rose, but I don't want to push my luck. I'm going to just look at her and I'm going to roll out of the ring. Not so much as I respect you, but more of a, if I go over and continue this, she might actually embarrass me.
Yes.
So I want to.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, well, that's good. So again, the commentators
I just do a little add-on to that. Sorry.
Go for it.
As he's doing the add-on thing, is like literally, I'm just gonna hold up my hands again and do the. I still have 7 lives.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. I like that.
I
That's
love
good.
that.
Like,
That's
so
really
it's like
good.
he might have won on this one, but I know I did damage, but I still have 7 lives left.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's
I love
really
that. I love that because it's the act of defiance. It's like you're up in the air and you just have the 5 and 2
So
in
yeah,
the air like that.
while I'm going halfway up the ramp, I want to turn and I want to see that.
Just me being like,
I want to just like look at
Yeah.
that with just a look of disdain on my face.
Indeed.
no, actually, can I do 5, 2?
No, better, even better. Commentators go like, well, folks, it seems fair to say that Cutter may have won this match, but he has not broken Selena completely. One victory does not count for this at all. There is still more to come from these two. But hang on, who's this? Who's this coming out? Is that Fred? It is. It's Fred Rose. He's coming out. What's he got to say?
Fred Rose is rolling down the ramp.
So he comes out and he's got.
Oh!
So he's come out. He's come out with a walking stick. He's come out going like, Selena, you thought you were real smart with your little blind side, weren't you? But here's the thing with that. Obviously, Cutter has done exactly what I asked him to do, which was to teach you a lesson. But it's not over for you, little lady, because that was your first mistake. Your second mistake was hitting me, because that's assault. Gentlemen, arrest this woman. So, with that,
You're under contract with us. I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want to you. Although, to be fair, would mean I get a night away from the cats.
So
Stone Cold Selena.
So with that, 2 policemen come out. Again, they're no badges, by the way, just people dressed somewhat like policemen. They come out and they start handcuffing you in the ring while you're still like kind of recovering from the choke bomb. And
Jesus
you get
Christ, we're just ripping everything off WWE now, aren't we?
So we go.
Wow.
So
I know exactly where this is going, Triple H. Okay, that's fine.
So at that point, then you walk back in. You get walked out by these 2 guards, and Fred Rose is laughing away, watching you get sent out, like humiliated in front of the crowd here, getting arrested.
Can I spit at Fred Rose while I'm walking?
I was just going to suggest to do that.
Can I spit at Fred Rose? But like not even like more like a hiss sort of thing. Yeah. As if like, mate, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
Give us a roll. A 7, I'll allow it. You fucking hiss and like snarl at fucking at Rose, and Rose just go and he kind of look kind of does that kind of like shoulder thing, but he's just laughing his ass off here. He's got his comeuppance. He's happy. He's had his fun, and that's all that matters. And the commentators send us out there.
Had him. All right, fuck Badger stack. I've had mine. That's all that matters.
But the commentators sign us off then, going, well, folks, I don't think anyone was really expecting this bizarre turn of events here from Pastor Fred Rose with Selena seemingly arrested. They don't look like policemen to me, Kratos, but I don't think it really matters at this point. Selena is getting walked out of here, handcuffed after losing what was a very crucial match against Cutter. We'll find out what happens to this next week on Future Wrestling, along with...
I think I've seen one of them lads in Kyle Decker's School of Wrestling. I'm nearly 100% sure. I recognise one of them.
It's the guy with the birthmark, right? The guy on the left. The big birthmark on his face.
He was at the party. He was at the Halloween. Hold on a second. Or were they the ones that arrested us, actually?
They could have been, yeah.
Oh,
I do recognise them, actually, yeah.
Fuck. We should probably keep a low profile.
So with that then, the commentators call us out, finish us off then by saying we will find out more about the Youngblood tournament. Round 2 kicks off with some hardcore matches and a submission match. And also, let's not forget our main event for next week as our reigning champion Silver Fox takes on Vladimir Kaiser. It promises to be a barn burner, folks. We'll see you next week on Future Wrestling.
That was fun.
Decker here.
Yo, Katie, how's it going, brother?
Nathan, nice of you to call, man. Good job tonight. Nice to see the people haven't forgotten about old men like you.
Yeah, funny man, aren't you, Katie? I saw the highlight package you played before bell time. You made sure those people didn't forget.
No. You know how it goes, man. I'm just warming the crowd up, brother. Yeah, that's how it goes. So, how can I help you?
Nothing really. I was just calling to say thanks for having me on the show. Like, I realized I didn't actually say that when you called me a few weeks back. Didn't really like sink in at the time. I was still a bit hung up on the whole retirement thing.
Yeah. No, it's fine, man. I totally understand. I won't hold it against you.
Well, actually, there is kind of something I wanted to talk about.
Oh, what's that?
It's about this tournament. Now, I know you gave me free reign on who to put in it, and brother, I appreciate it, but I gotta complain about something, and I'm only saying this because I respect the hell out of you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. What's the problem?
Well, I don't want to speak ill of any of your youngsters. Some of them are real good. But there's a few I didn't really think about. But I was instructed by one of your boys to change my mind on some of them.
One of my boys?
Yeah. What's the name of the guy? That always wears a suit, has a weird accent.
Rose. Fred fucking Rose.
Yeah, that's it. That's him. He came up to me and promised me some TV time if I took out Jack and Gally for Dalia and Garrick. Like I said, Katie, they're okay, but I wasn't thinking of them for the cup. Does any of this make sense to you, brother? Yo, you still there, Katie?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
So, what's going on? Or am I not allowed to know?
No. You're honest with me, so I'll return the favor. I'll be honest with you as well. The network is putting pressure on me to push some people, and Dalia and Garrick are being amongst them.
I'm guessing these suits don't know much about wrestling.
No. Wrestling's not really on the radar at the minute. So I was told to keep this under wraps, right? But Dalia is Fred Rose's daughter. And Garrick, he's the nephew of the guy who runs the network. I'm telling you, man, these guys have got more money than sense. So Garrick tells his uncle he wants to become a wrestler. And because him and his Rose's families are so close, they decide between them to give Damien anything he wants.
And just by chance, you come along and with a wrestling promotion looking for a home on the tube.
Exactly. So it suited them to have us on. So I get told to sign Dalia and Garrick and then make them stars when they're ready.
Now I get the feeling you don't get to make that call though.
Yeah, you're right about that. I don't. But what I have done is I've managed to convince them that you've got an eye for talent and that you'll make sure that the best man or woman will win your tournament.
Now, wait. Now, hold on, Katie. Like, this is your show. I ain't booking nothing without your permission.
Relax, old timer, relax. I'm not getting you out of retirement just yet, all right? I just need a reason to keep these suits off my back over this tournament. It'll be one less thing for me to worry about, okay? They're just trying to get their hands on it.
Sounds like you have your hands full, Katie.
You could say that again, man.
Well, look, if you ever need any advice, I'm usually by the phone. Call anytime you need.
I appreciate that, man. I really, really do.
All right. You take care now, Katie. Bye.
You too, brother.